Hello, Frog fans. Welcome to Post Game Beers Podcast. We are the Lupton Drinking Club. I'm your host, Kyle Malloy, joined by my co-host, Jacob Sailors. We've got Martin Guerrero. We've got Garrett Evans. We will soon have Ray Cartwright whenever he finishes researching the team or the players that we requested him to do so for this pod. Fellas, we're coming to you a few minutes late because there is so much content about this team. We wanted to provide you with the most accurate and the most up-to-date information, and that's why we're 20 minutes late. We apologize. We'll give you I can't offer any free Patreon subscribers tonight, but I'll talk to my manager about that. News and notes, fellas. News and notes. We've got
already.
Do you jump into it?
It's up to you, man. Like, you planned the intro to the show, and we just kind of react to what you have planned, but we can go into it.
How are we doing, fellas?
Good. How are we going to kill the next 8 days? I guess just question. Wait for the LDC's Instagram countdown. Just each day, constantly refresh Instagram.
It's about right, man. No, it'll be here before you know it. What?
So
8 more sleeps.
Let's talk about how you guys are killing it with the Patreon. I kind of threw that out there, but started it less than 2 weeks ago or so, more or less.
Yep. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago today, I think.
10 articles have already been posted, mostly by Jacob and Martin, but Ray's thrown on one as well. And what do you have planned for the next 8 days as we prepare for Frogball season?
We're going to do episode 1 of season 2 of the Deep Dish. We'll have that next Thursday. We're going to dive into the opponents of the weekend, but we're also going to, we're going to talk about the depth chart tonight, but we're going to put some numbers and more. Martin, how would you say it? We're gonna dive deeper into the starters mostly.
Yeah,
on the Deep Dish. I have some graphs and charts. I'm preparing for that I'm excited to share.
We should have an idea of who's going to start against
That's
TCU
true. Yeah.
in all 3 games.
So basically, we're going to get a really nice overview tonight, but you guys are going to provide us with even more detailed information on that extra podcast planned later next week. What's the release date of that?
We'll record Thursday.
Excellent. All right. Awesome.
Yes, sir.
If you haven't subscribed yet to the Patreon, we would appreciate it. We've got more than expected so far. Grateful for those that have already logged on, decided that $6 a month is sufficient for extra podcasts, and also the articles that are coming out basically every other day at this point. So thank you to those of you who have subscribed.
And we should also mention, I don't know if everybody was able to see it, but on our Instagram, we announced that our friends at Anduno are hooking up a subscriber with a free travel bag.
All right. So
all you have to do.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's all right. So basically 2 things. If you follow the Anduno account on Instagram, it is anduno.products, as well as subscribe to the Patreon. If you're already subscribed, then all you have to do is follow anduno.products on Instagram. So you're already in. But one of those people will be, we're going to auction off a Anduno bag.
No, we're not auctioning. It's free as hell.
That's what I'm saying. A raffle, a drawing, whatever.
There you go. That's it.
Auction was the wrong word. But so if you're already subscribed to the Patreon, you're already in. All you got to do is follow Anduno. Those 2 things, and their travel duffel is freaking fantastic. I mean, I use it
really
constantly, and I'm about to use it next weekend. So hopefully,
and not only that, but we'll throw in one of our sweet Velcro patches that goes on front of the bag. And by I mean an LDC branded patch. Which, by the way, do you guys have? Who still doesn't have one?
I do not have one.
I do not have one.
So only MK.
I've got one.
Okay. All right. I'll bring some to Arlington. I'll make sure you guys get them.
I like it because when people are like, "What does that mean?" I get to tell them all about the podcast. It's awesome.
Yep.
All right. So let's jump in. We've got a lot to talk about tonight. Before we get to the individual players and kind of positions and everything, let's go to News and notes.
Guys, we have some big headlines.
We do.
Let me read it verbatim. Hold on, I had it pulled up a second ago. Scoop at TCU baseball is in the process of doing a feasibility study to decide whether to do a massive renovation to Lupton Stadium in Fort Worth or build a brand new ballpark on the existing site, I'm told. Frogs, hashtag Frogs, are looking to start the project by June of 2027. Hashtag TCU. This comes from Kendall Rogers at D1
Okay.
Baseball.
So
Thanks, Kendall.
hold on. My favorite thing was that Martin retweeted a guy who said, as first reported in December, the December edition of the Buddy system. So Mike Buddy basically hinted at this when he sent out his newsletter in December. Yet it's breaking. D1.
Well,
baseball.
okay. I'll give Kendall some credit for this because we actually have momentum of it. Like, you know how like the White House or reporters will tweet out, Trump is considering, Trump is, thinking about doing this. And it's like, okay, considering, what does that even mean? But when you actually put dates on there and you say, there's momentum for what you've been considering to actually be put in place, that is kind of a story to me.
It's like
we all knew that Lupton in its current state wasn't going to be around forever.
Yeah,
Right.
But we didn't know when. You know what I mean?
The idea to do this has officially left the group chat and being actively discussed.
Do you guys have a preference, renovations or completely new build?
I was going to ask that same question,
Dude, I think
Yeah, me too.
I love the current footprint. I think you could probably get away with renovating with what you got and making it really cool. I don't know.
it seems like a really big renovation. I'll say that.
No doubt.
I'd say
But
scrap it.
I almost feel like the entire second level has to be just destroyed in order to figure out what you want to do with bathrooms, with premium seating, suites, and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Like you have to take out the entire second level. So if you're going to do that, maybe it's worth it. Just go down to the base,
yeah, you're going down to the studs regardless. More than likely, you certainly would have to.
I mean, when Lupton Stadium was built, nobody could foresee the popularity of, not only TCU baseball, but of college baseball in general, getting to where it's at and where it's going in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can now look 5-10 years down the road, and in your wildest dream, whatever your wildest dreams are for college baseball, that's in play. It wasn't like that when Lupton was originally built. So I say just scrap the thing and give us a ballpark that not only fits our current, stature as a sport and as a program, but project out. Let us grow into it. That's what Oklahoma State did. They got a massive monstrosity. I'm not saying we need that, but Oklahoma State's like, let's not build for today. Let's build for what this sport might be a decade from now.
Mm-hmm. Do y'all know what year Lupton Stadium was built?
I knew that question was coming. There you go.
There you go.
Dude, most professional stadiums don't last that long.
Say that's a long, long life for a ballpark like that.
Yeah, I think that's why I prefer a totally new rebuild, because if you renovate, then 10 years from now we're talking about the same question: is when are we going to build a new stadium?
Mm-hmm. So let's say Lupton's blown up, and they rebrand. Will we continue to be the LDC?
Yes. I thought about this yesterday. I gave it a lot of thought, actually.
It's the 11.7 argument.
Yes,
we won't be
exactly.
the Eddie Clark Stadium drinking club or whatever.
Yeah, no, we have to stay consistent. Like we're already we're in year 5. Like we can't just rebrand and have everybody adjust. You know what I mean? We have to stick with what people recognize us as.
For sure.
Luton is on the table. We could always become the Luton Drinking Club.
Or guys, if we get enough subscribers, we can make this thing. We can name it after Us
We can put
or whatever.
put it up to a vote.
We can name it
Who
whatever we
cares?
want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like and
subscribe to the
subscribe.
Patreon and let's get naming rights to the stadium.
LDC Stadium.
Sure, yeah. And then like all the subscribers get a brick with their name on it.
Yeah, exactly. Their username.
Okay, some other fun stuff that came out today. Frogs were preseason ranked number 1 in the Big 12. Not a surprise. Maybe a little bit of a surprise. They got 13 number 1 votes. Arizona got 1.
Do you think Kirk
Yep.
Sarlos was the one coach that voted for Arizona?
I think so because
Yeah,
I don't
wouldn't
think you're
shock
allowed
me.
to vote for your own players well, I think you can vote for your own players because there's some anonymous selections, but I don't think you're allowed to vote for your own team.
So he's basically sitting at a dartboard, just throwing. I mean, Arizona's going to be good. I'm just saying. It's
He's
like-
like,
Now,
sure as
on
hell
that
not going
note,
to be Baylor. Sure as hell not going to be Utah. Sure as hell not going to be Texas Tech.
Martin and I took a scientific approach to predicting the Big 12, and you would be shocked to see where we have Arizona. It is not number 2.
All
So
right.
go check that out.
I can't wait to hear that podcast.
I like
In
who we
addition,
have number 2.
what's that?
I like who we have number 2. Many wouldn't have them number
Yeah.
2, but we have them number 2, and we feel good about them being number 2.
Pete Hughes,
do.
baby, let's go.
Gross.
Additionally,
MK,
we had
just to
Stroh-Snyder,
follow. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. You have it.
player of the
go ahead.
year. Stroh-Snyder, or preseason player of the year. Stroh-Snyder, preseason pitcher of the year, Tommy Lepore. And then preseason freshman of the year, Lucas Franco. I think a lot of non-educated TCU fans will look at that and think of Noah Franco, but not realize that he's not a freshman.
Well, after
anyway.
they listen to this pod tonight, they will no longer confuse the two.
So
Yeah,
3 of the
they might
4
think of him as more of another former Frog. More on that later.
Hey, guys, we have a comment from Adam Sturm. He wants to just move to Globe Life, given our dominance there.
Okay, so that's actually a
while
decent
funny,
point.
Yes, that's where I was going to go.
Go
We have
for
to
it.
talk about if TCU doesn't, if they miss a season at Lupton or whatever the future stadium may be, what happens?
Where did TCU basketball play in that high school
Oh,
stadium?
God.
Like 10
Pasco,
years ago?
crowd-
wasn't
they
it
played a
like the Fort Worth ISD?
Oh,
I
man.
guarantee you
Yeah,
that's
it
what
was
we're doing.
literally-
We're playing at some ISD.
No.
Over
I
by
disagree.
TC South Campus.
And we
What,
lost
Martin?
we lost the Fort Worth Cats Stadium, right? That's gone.
Yeah, they weren't going to play there, but TCU basketball was playing by the TCC South Campus.
Yeah, the Fort Worth ISD by the big old bus barn.
Yeah,
Well, TCU baseball has some options. There's Crowley. They have a semi-pro stadium,
Cleburne.
but there's also Ameriquest Field right next to Globe Life.
Interesting.
Talk,
Kicked the what is it? The Desperados kicked them out.
They're already kicked out.
They
Yeah.
gone.
There you go.
They're,
Perfect.
they're gone.
I just don't know what the price point would be and if TC be willing to pay for it. But hell yeah, give me a season of frog ball out at, the place that Hank Blaylock built.
That's just because
Yeah, Hank's homies, man. God,
just want to
that's
drive
amazing.
far to the games, Jacob and Ray.
I'm gonna sit in the third deck and watch every game in the heat,
It's a
just
little
like
bit
the old
different.
days.
It's a little bit different when you're that close to the stadium, and I'm like, I don't want to drive to the games. I want to walk.
Yeah,
I just
Right.
kick UTA out and just play at their field.
That'd
we
be
could do
terrible.
that. Yeah, or we just annex UTA.
Yeah, annex eminent domain.
Forcibly take over UTA's baseball facilities.
A hostile takeover. of
Yeah.
UTA.
How many times did like Washington State and Oregon State play each other? It was like 2 or 3 times in the season. Like, what if we just played teams around our area 5 times each?
Hurricane Harbor Frogs is great. Dude,
I had one
I
more-
mean,
I had-
for me and Jacob. Let's play it in Frisco. Let's go to Rough Rider
Ew,
Ballpark.
dude, no, fuck, I don't want to drive to Frisco. No,
Close for me. I mean, works out well.
I
for
mean,
me.
I like where you're going, but
Expand our
not
footprint.
Frisco.
Or okay, even better. What's the Grand Prairie, the Air Hogs?
They do not exist anymore, and it's a cricket stadium now.
Yeah,
Air
it's like
Force.
cricket.
The Air
Yeah.
it's like a
Force.
tool of world's biggest cricket stadium, dude.
Yeah.
Cricket. Okay.
Yeah. It's
All
not
right, that
even,
discussion's for a whole different podcast. We don't need to go down that road
Yeah.
too far.
but
Kick
like
them out.
Choctaw Stadium. I think
Hey, you're getting political.
Oh snap.
Choctaw, I think, is the best bet, and that's even like they converted it to a football stadium for a few years.
Can you
But-
still fit a baseball field in there?
For college, yeah. I think the main thing that they took out was a bunch of seats, but I mean, it's still plenty of seats. But the cricket stadium is like you can't play baseball there. It's like
You
it's-
you could fit your artist rendering of the new stadium in there
Yeah.
without an outfield, right?
yeah.
There's a really nice
Shit was
baseball
funny.
field that's like across the street from my house for a high school. I think the Frogs would love it.
Mm.
Love to have them next door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on down. We can tailgate in the front yard.
So real talk though, if they actually did something like this where they had to play somewhere else because of a
Mhm.
renovation or a complete rebuild, we're talking 1 year, right? Because if they go 2, then that's going to affect like recruiting.
Absolute.
Yeah.
If 1 year.
Okay.
I bet they knocked that bad boy out quick.
Yeah. Get
It'd be like a year and a half where they play all their out of conference stuff on the road and it's ready by the time conference season starts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Oklahoma
Miss-
State track, right?
Yeah.
Mississippi State didn't miss a single home game on their schedule when they built
that
their
right?
stadium. Yeah.
And it was the same site.
That
That's
I
a-
don't know.
That's a good
But-
question.
But I
Imagine the
guess it's
traffic
not-
on Bel Air when they're trying to bulldoze Lupton and haul all that shit out. Oh my gosh.
So that's the thing is like the only other place that they could put it on campus is the intramural fields on the corner of Bel Air, right?
Mhm.
And so technically you could take out those fields and blow them up ahead of time, start a new stadium there, and then you're looking at the bottom of Bel Air, right? So but that's the only other site. And the thing is, I'm not sure it's big enough to host a new stadium and then parking, and there's no parking options around there. You have to walk everywhere.
Well,
if,
it is
if the artist
TCU.
rendering if the artist rendering is accurate, then the outfield it's only going to be like 110 feet.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I'd like to officially petition Mike Buddy, good friend of the pod, for me to press the button to.
no, you don't get to press the button.
I want to
You
press
don't get
the
to
button.
no.
Yes,
You have to have at least 1 degree on the wall. I got 2. Can anybody top 2?
I got 3.
You don't have 3. You do not have 3.
Mike, if you're
I do have
listening,
3.
don't listen to these knuckleheads.
You talk about 3
Uh,
you talk about degrees? I got 3.
You don't have 3 from TCU.
No, you're talking about from TCU? Okay.
Yes, from TCU. I don't care that you went to Southeastern Tech online to get some kind of MBA.
Texas and Ohio
American
State. You don't care about
Samoa.
those two?
American Samoan Law School.
I have a degree from Texas. I've got a degree from Ohio State, fellas.
Oh,
Jeez,
big time,
what a
dude.
football bandwagoner you are.
Oh, no wonder you don't support TCU's NIL fund. It all goes to the Buckeyes.
No, what are we doing?
National champs a few years ago.
Oh my
raise
God, I did not
raise
know
another
this.
banner, MK. He's got the Chiefs. He's got the Buckeyes. What doesn't
He's got-
MK win at?
Texas swimming.
Yeah,
All gas, no brakes, baby.
part of the system.
That's amazing.
Travis said, "Do you have a degree from the Lakers too?"
Yeah, MK's literally you would see in popular on Twitter bios Yankees, Lakers, Cowboys,
Right, Cowboys.
yeah,
It really
Liverpool.
Depends. Yeah, it depends on
Used to be a big New England Patriot guy coming back around to him.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just got into the Dodgers.
yeah. My Dodgers, baby. All we do is win.
so fun.
Something
What?
about him, man. I don't know what it is.
Now he's
All right,
like,
boys, ready to talk frog ball?
speaking
No,
of
Martin's
hanging
not.
banners, when are we hanging that fake season banner?
Fake season.
Yeah,
2020.
all the preseason
Preseason
awards.
number 1.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Eat the cheese, right?
It's cool, but it's also it doesn't mean anything, you know.
Right.
Rat poison.
Hey guys, can I just hit the e-brake on the pod real quick and ask Martin to check his audio settings to make sure his mic is the input and not his laptop? Because I've noticed he's been sounding echoey lately.
Echoey and very quiet.
So here's what we're doing
Yeah.
tonight, fellas. We're going to go position by position, starting with catcher, first, second, third, left, center, right. We'll move on to the pitchers. And the fellas are going to break it down by outgoing production. That'll be Ray. He'll start it out. Fortunately, we've got an awesome PowerPoint that Jacob's prepared to kind of walk us through the situation. So outgoing production, returning production, Garrett will talk about that. Any transfers that are coming in from Jacob, and then Martin will finish up with freshmen that we're looking forward to possibly seeing maybe a little bit. So that's kind of the direction of what we're going to do tonight, and then we'll get into questions afterwards about expectations and kind of what we hope for the team. So we're going to go ahead and start with catchers. And Jacob, I don't know if you want to pull up the PowerPoint now or
Can we get a mic check from Martin real quick?
Yeah, how's that? Is that better?
Much
Oh
better.
my god!
Oh my
dude.
God, Martin is on the show.
I can't
go.
believe it took me until this episode to ask him to check that because I've been hearing it on playbacks and just kept forgetting.
No one's ever been more back. Martin's back. All right.
It's going to be such a good pod now.
Outgoing
I'm so
production.
excited.
Ray,
Hold
let's
on.
go with.
Hold on.
All right.
For your
Hold on.
audio
All right.
only listeners, this is a great time to remember you need to jump on and watch the video for the pod because this is pretty cool.
There you
And
go.
smash
Yeah,
that
so-
like and subscribe button while you're at it on at Lupton Drinking Club on YouTube.
Smash
Yeah,
it.
if you're a YouTube watcher, this is a good night for you. If you are not on YouTube, I urge you to switch over to that format because we have a pretty cool. Well, I think they could see it on Twitter too, right? Like they're seeing our screen.
Yeah.
Well, Jacob, I would
So-
actually suggest they listen all the way through on whatever they get their podcast from.
Oh, duh.
And then
Yeah, I
go
always-
over to the YouTube.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I always forget we still have audio listeners. Shout out to you guys. Love y'all. All right. So this is LDC's 2026 official, unofficial depth chart. This is not confirmed by any sources or insiders. This is just what we believe it's going to look like 8 days from now. So like MK said, we're going to start with catchers and we have outgoing players. Ray, take it away.
Q, See You at the Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony as one of our favorite players to watch the last couple of years has entered the portal and will be playing for the Florida Gators this upcoming season. That player is Carson Bowen. I absolutely love Carson Bowen. Gonna miss
They
him.
love him down in Florida too.
Love to hear that. And on Twitter, I saw that someone had posted, I think Texas college baseball had maybe retweeted or whatever. Just preliminary. Oh, Pear. Sorry. Good friends over at Pear posted their field of 64. They're way, way too early, right? Preseason. And they had Florida coming to Lupton as a 2 seed,
Yep.
which would be exciting. And our good
tagged-
friend.
I tagged Papa Bowen in that projection.
Yeah, and he asked
he
the
asked-
question, how do you
Yeah.
think Carson would be received coming back to Fort Worth? And brother,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Standing O for sure.
I don't think
standing O.
I don't think people have an issue with some transfers, but specifically Carson at all. I mean,
Hopefully no listeners of the pod have an issue
Yeah.
because we've kind of broken it down enough to where if anybody came into an episode upset about it, we at least made it make sense for them,
Mhm.
So yeah, Ray. So I like the ode to Carson Bowen, but let's not go that long with every player
No. Carson's definitely unique, right? Because
for sure.
Dude, one of our favorites. Also going away, Jacob Silva, brother to Anthony Silva, as he looks for more playing time.
Mhm.
And then I am pretty sure, I wouldn't be surprised if Tim Reynolds is a grad assistant somewhere.
Yep, agreed. A coach on the field, if you will.
he's
Yeah,
also
right.
a dad and he's 35. Moving on.
All right, moving on.
All righty, here we go. Mr. Nolan Traeger, part of this sophomore class that I think is a big reason why people think TCU is going to be so special for this coming year. He very clearly won this role. It's his starting role. He started 43 games last year. He threw out 9 base stealers. He slashed 327, 429, 472 with a 901 ops. He's gotten a little bigger. Scouts really love his bat. And he's very, very strong defensively. He's going to be a great complement for the rock solid pitching staff we have all also returning for this season. So big ups for Nolan.
Yeah, for sure. That was your fall all MVP.
Yeah,
fall ball MVP.
He crushed it last season, and I'm looking forward to watching him catch this year.
Brady Dallimore, he comes in as a freshman. He's a massive human being, but even more massive for a freshman. The arm is a cannon behind the plate. I would imagine he'd also get playing time in a corner or first base or DH role. He's got good bat speed, great raw power. The swing and miss might be a concern if the swing is long, but I expect him to get a shot at some at-bats this year. He's blocked behind the plate by Nolan Traeger, but as a draft-eligible sophomore, I doubt TCU makes him wait long to find a spot for him in the lineup.
Yeah, and then to round it off, Colin Blanchard, a 6'1" senior out of Washington. TCU always has a guy like this on the roster. Do you guys know what an e-bug is in hockey?
Yeah, emergency goalie. That is like a fan in the stands, basically.
Basically, yeah. So I think that's Colin Blanchard's role. Hopefully we get to see him play, against like Lamar, just because.
So how do they?
Lamar is good. Don't hate on Lamar.
I don't want to delay it, but like, how do they get a guy on this team? Like, say, hey, you come in, you can still play baseball for another year and enjoy your life in Fort Worth. I mean, like, why would he join TCU after transferring as a senior?
Every team needs a bullpen catcher. Someone down in the pen.
Why did Zach Allen come from A&M to TCU?
I'm gonna say girls.
Ratio.
Yeah,
ratio.
The college experience.
God.
Yeah.
This is a very Kendall Briles conversation right now.
It's not.
It doesn't have to be, Ray. Jesus.
I mean, he gets another year of playing baseball instead of getting a job. I mean, nobody likes to work, right?
Yeah.
I
do not.
Nobody yearns for labor.
Want to move to first base?
But the children yearn for the mines.
Moving on to first base.
Let's move to first base.
All right, let's talk about Carson Bowen. I'm just kidding.
Speaking of first baseman, right? Let's go back.
Yeah, run it back. Carson Bowen, first baseman.
Run it back. So leaving us after one short year, Isaac Cadena, kind of an up and down year for him. I'm guessing he saw just how well USC played in the Corvallis Regional and thought, man, that sounds pretty fun. SoCal, sign me up.
It's not a bad.
You can't beat him, join him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a note on that. Carson Bowen, Silva, and Isaac Cadena, they all left so that they could get playing time behind the plate. So that shows you how many catchers we had, how many Division I starting catchers we had on last year's team.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And then how good Brady Dallimore could be.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. I'm up. Rod Liddington, 6'3", 190-pound graduate senior from Incarnate Ward. I went and looked this up, and I thought this would go further back, but I forgot about this guy. He is the tallest first baseman we've had since David Bishop in 2023. I was expecting to go like way back to like
Kevin Cron, Luke and Baker.
Yeah. But I forgot about David Bishop. So anyway,
he's
I added that point in there because it's like the first year in a while we've had a real target at first base.
Yep.
We've kind of just been filling that role the last couple of years. anyway, so he was the best hitter at Incarnate Ward and one of the best hitters on the TCU team in the fall. It was really fun going out and watching him play. That the coaches have high expectations for him despite his lower body injury in the fall. So he's healthy. He's good to go. There was a lot of concern about his injury he got in fall ball, but he's good to go. He'll be the starting first baseman. Might get some DH time because, as you can see, I added Brady Dallimore there too.
Oh, senior.
And I did that.
Boy. They
God
grow up
dang
so
it.
fast. They
God
grow up
dang
so
it.
fast. You know, blink of an eye. 1 minute they're a
Golly.
freshman, all wide-eyed, bushy-tailed. Next time, you know,
He sure was an
By
awesome
the time he
catcher,
gets to
guys.
first base, by the time he gets to first base, he's already a senior. I think also, Jacob, I'm not trying to correct you to make you feel bad. I think it's Incarnate. And the
Yeah.
only reason I say that is I had a student interview for a position from Incarnate Word today.
San Antonio, Texas, I believe.
Yeah.
That puts a
Yep.
lot of stress on the vocal cords to emphasize that.
car.
And I'm trying to pace myself for like an hour and a half pod tonight.
But
so.
who is our guy? Reed. I can't remember his last name. He was on first base.
Spinrath.
Bryn Raff.
Spinrath.
Spinrath.
Is that not a comp at all?
No.
Hope not.
No.
Yeah, I hope not too. Now, we'll never forget that home run at UTA.
Yeah, that was a
that Reed
shot.
Spinrath had.
Some
Chopping
say it's
wood.
still rolling down Collins to this day.
I mean, I guess if you want to talk like, I don't know, size, but no,
That's
this
what I
is
was
a
thinking.
very talented kid who, you know, he put that on display in the fall. So if TCU is going to get where they're expected to go, he needs to play a big part. They're expecting a lot from him.
What was the first
We don't
baseman's
have
name
to-
in 2023? I forget. He
David
got drafted
Bishop.
by the Angels. No, drafted by the Angels.
Oh, you're talking about how can we forget? I was just thinking
I
about
know.
him, but I couldn't remember if Cole Fontanelle. I thought he played
Yeah,
outfield.
Cole
Did he play
Fontenelle.
first?
He played well. He came in like as a third baseman outfielder, but we had guys at those positions, so he slid over to first. But
Okay.
if you need
See,
a comp,
I couldn't remember if he played first or not.
Okay. So maybe I
if
was
you need a
thinking that
comp, I would
instead.
say Cole Fontenelle.
But
I
he
think
was
he got
massive
drafted
to get to that. I mean, he was massive to get to Omaha. I mean, he was huge.
Yeah,
Well, MK,
Yeah.
if you, I think what Martin's saying is, if you want a comp to Rob Liddington, think Cole Fontenelle.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
I
Hit
accept.
330, 10 plus home runs.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Hey, what are y'all the most excited about with Liddington? His bat or that big target Jacob was talking
Bat,
Bat.
bat.
about? Oh, give me the target.
No,
I'm with
you're
you,
just
Ray.
trying to
Give
be.
me the
you're trying to
target.
be
I'm
all-
excited to have one
Oh my
big,
gosh.
reliable guy at first base.
When was that like a problem though? Like Carson was, he was good at first. He
Yeah,
had
he
some
was
growing
good at
pains,
first
but he was
base.
good at first.
We haven't had it.
Yeah.
I don't remember a defensive issue at first base in a while. You know,
Maybe it was like
Well,
2
that's 'cause you
years
have-
ago that there was a lot of pickoff moves that were tried that it seemed balls were sailing,
I just think it's fun to not have to
rolling
platoon it
into
over
the
there.
tarp.
is that the
I don't-
pitcher's fault? I mean, it's like I feel like I don't know.
Could be, or
Yeah,
I mean,
we-
you know, bobbles, or I don't know. It's just
Look,
nice to have a
It's-
big
okay,
old
listen.
target.
Here's the thing about. I'll tell you this about first base. If a coach wants to get you in the lineup and he needs to put you somewhere on defense, first base is a great place to put him. Like you can, it's not a very hard position, relatively speaking to other positions.
Thank you.
Outfield is the easiest, and first base after that. But to play outfield, you need to either be able to throw or run or both. So first base is the most likely place you can hide a guy if you need to get him in the lineup. Like Carson was not a first baseman, but you can put any Division I college athlete there and they'll figure it out.
Carson always
Rob
reminded me of like
first baseman.
yeah. Carson was great. He'd block a ball with his head if he needed to. You know.
Dude, yeah, him and Curtis both. It looked like they were
Yeah.
playing, still playing catcher when they were first
And
learning.
TCU has
the
a history
position.
of that. They had Connor One-Han in there. They had gosh, what's his name? Michael Landestoy played there.
Luke
For you
Boyers.
Where did
Yeah.
Luke Boyers play?
Right. All right, let's move on. We got second base, no returners. So Cole Kramer.
Just straight to Cole Kramer.
Unk.
Yeah, dude. He He came in when there were some question marks. What were we going to do in the middle of the infield, and just crushed it with TCU.
Dang it.
I'm glad he's
Sorry, guys,
back.
hold on.
Veteran. He batted 320, 433, 419 last year, 71 hits, 3 home runs, and 43 RBIs in 2025. He's a disciplined guy. He's got a high OBP, good defense, and an anchor for the lineup.
Lane Hutchinson. Where do I have? 6'1", 205 grad transfer from Angelo State and UT Tyler. I don't know how much he's going to play, but he absolutely raked in JUCO.
I saw his batting average, Jacob. I was
dude,
like,
it was
what in
insane.
the world? 400
It was
over
insane.
400 at Angelo State, and like, I don't know, 350 or something at UT Tyler, whatever.
Dude,
Yeah.
Was he a part of the Natty team
I don't know.
with Braxton Pearson, former Frog at San Angelo?
Possibly.
Martin? Anything?
So yeah, again, like I don't see Cole Kramer coming out of second base for any reason. And I mean, Lane Hutchinson, he could probably play anywhere on the field, but I really don't know how much he's going to play. I don't think he's anticipated to play a major role in the team, but he does provide valuable depth if he, for whatever reason, performance or injury, needs to come in. I mean, I would love to give him a look.
Would he be a late at bat? Maybe like,
Yeah, dude. What? Sure. I mean, when I'm talking about, I'm trying to talk about it in terms of valuable innings.
right.
Like anybody can play in a blowout Tuesday or whatever, but when it comes to valuable innings, I don't know how much he'll play.
Mhm. All right.
All right.
Moving on.
All right, we got third base.
Another see you at the crossroads. Brody Green. Exciting player at times when healthy. That was just the big bugaboo with Brady.
For sure.
Brody, not Brady. Couldn't stay healthy. Cameron Sauce has also moved on. I believe he transferred.
Camden
Pull up
Sauce.
my
He's
Camden.
at Santa Clara.
I was about to say yes, Santa Clara. The Broncos.
Dude, they're talking about him playing shortstop, starting at shortstop for Santa Clara.
Nice.
Really?
Good for him.
Yes, sir.
Maybe he'll be like one of the many former Frogs that are leading preseason list for other conferences.
Yeah, right.
Cole
Is that-
Klecker, starting pitcher.
Zach Wattis.
Yeah. Zach Wattis
Jake
is preseason West Coast Conference Player of the Year.
That's awesome.
That's
That's awesome.
And then Marshall Lipsy, too. Preseason all conference.
Mm-hmm. For the American.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Jack Bell, again, veteran presence to hold down the infield with Cole Kramer. Versatile infielder. He slashed 259, 376, 453 with 5 home runs last season. He had 31 RBIs in 39 starts. He's a strong arm. We know he has the potential for more power. So let's go get it this year, baby.
1 second. I'm just finding typos all over this damn thing, and it's kind of upsetting me. Caius Gargett, 6'1", 195-pound junior transfer from Kentucky. While in Lexington, he was kind of a part-time player. He would start every now and then, get some appearances every now and then, but he played fairly consistently his 2 years there in Kentucky. He also played in the Cape and was part of the Omaha team a couple of years ago. He's looking for a fresh start and more consistent playing time at TCU. He was impressive in fall with the glove. Played a lot at third base and at shortstop, while who we revealed to be the shortstop was fighting for an injury. At the very worst, he's a very nice depth piece, but I kind of think it wouldn't take much to get him in the lineup if needed. So, yeah, I expect to see him, quite a bit, at least this year. And then maybe next year, he's fighting for a starting spot.
Anything on Gamster, or did I miss that?
Absolutely. We love Preston Gamster.
All right.
That's Garrett's guy, though.
It is me. Sorry. My bad. Yeah. Preston Gamster. Excited to have him back. He brings a lot of size, of course, and his experience. He was pretty limited in last year after he transferred. But he's going to be a great depth piece for us, kind of like JD mentioned.
Is this the year of Gamster, Martin?
Yeah,
Could be.
Gamster's an interesting one.
Looked really good in fall. I mean, really
Hey,
good.
let's get through shortstop and we'll come back to third base because I think we need to take a minute to talk about the left side of the infield in conjunction.
Yeah.
Kind of
So
interchangeable, right?
Let's go to
that's
shortstop
the thing.
and then
It's all really
we'll come back.
interchangeable over there.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Let's get through shortstop.
Outgoing, drafted by the Cleveland Guardians in last year's MLB draft, is Anthony Silva, probably one of the best gloves at shortstop TCU's ever had.
Oh yeah,
Would you?
Yeah,
agree?
him and Keaton.
No doubt.
he was fun to watch, man. He was fun to watch.
Yeah, the bat was kind of inconsistent at times. He was great his freshman year.
Yeah.
His,
It's too bad it didn't develop like on that same trajectory.
His
Like it
turnaround,
wasn't kind of a
his,
linear progression.
his turnaround flip in Omaha. Well, like I'll remember that play, just because it was replayed so many times on like SC top 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
it's
sure. That's up there. Move over, Alex Bregman.
it's his Bregman play. Like we lost that game, but we had the highlight of the game.
Hey, Jacob, do you remember Anthony's freshman year sitting with Tepid
Yeah.
and just how giddy he was to watch Anthony Silva?
Okay, but look, to be fair, Tepid is giddy about every single prospect that's ever existed in baseball. So
Okay, fair. But it was fun. It was about our guy.
I know. Okay.
Jacob, do you
There
want
it is.
another typo?
Yeah, Traeger. I know. I forgot to.
No,
It's a holdover from last year, and I forgot to fix it.
Gamster's a senior.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I retire. Y'all can make the PowerPoint next year.
Some say Gamster was held back by his parents.
Whatever, man.
Gonna pause for a second to throw out our longest running sponsor.
All right,
The
you know
long
what? Fine.
drink.
We're gonna stop the pod down. We're gonna fix all this.
Once you
We're
fix
gonna
all
do it on
that,
every slide.
you
Because it
fix all that.
repeats every
I'm gonna
slide.
throw out an ad. Is that all
Yeah,
right?
do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Long drink,
I'm gonna
the premium Finnish cocktail, gin and natural flavors. One of the most refreshing drinks you can have during the frog ball season. We just got a glimpse of a new flavor, my friends, a new flavor that's coming out in 2 weeks. It's not even there in stores yet. We just got the heads up, but they're bringing in a raspberry long drink. And
Oh, baby.
and boys,
Brother.
cannot wait
Dangerous.
for that. My favorite flavors are usually the zero sugar peach, the pineapple. But I can't wait to try the raspberry.
Ladies love drinking the pineapple before they go on a date night.
There you go. The zero sugar, 99 calories per can. It's awesome. So thank you for Long Drink for continuing to sponsor us for the last 5 years. Jacob, are you ready to move on?
I thought I was gonna be done by the time you finished.
I can
that
just
ad,
do
but
Franco.
Hold on. No, hold on. I'm good. We're back. Okay.
This is like at a staff meeting, and it's like someone's trying to fit.
Oh, I know.
That.
I know.
Let me
Every
type
time.
some notes real quick, and then I'll.
Could this podcast be sent in an email?
No.
Speaking of that, we have some articles coming out on the Patreon.
I promise I proofread the crap out of the Patreon articles.
Hey, why are you
Like,
thinking about Patreon? Go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button on YouTube.
Yeah, we ask a lot of you guys, but bear with us. It's just some clicks. All you have to do is click for a little bit, and then we're happy.
People that are 45 minutes into the LDC podcast, there are real ones,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lucas.
Ready? All right.
Ready.
there's a lot of similarities between Franco and TCU's last shortstop, Anthony Silva. They were both glove first shortstops out of high school with advanced, polished defensive skills. Silva was an elite defender the moment he stepped on campus. That's going to be tough for Franco to replicate. Silva was more mature, both in age and feel for the game. It just seemed like Silva was always in the right position to get to balls that you wouldn't think he could. Franco has a more projectable frame. He has advanced discipline, contact over power approach at the plate. I believe he will start the season at shortstop, but I'm not totally sure if he is the unquestioned everyday starter just yet. He was recovering from an injury over the fall, but he's had a solid spring. He definitely will get playing time. I just think they're writing his name into the lineup with pencil right now instead of pen. And kind of segueing into what you wanted to talk about with the left side of the infield. I mean, the reason for that is, he missed most of the fall. He's a freshman. He's a young freshman. And we have a lot of experienced players that can also play shortstop. Like Jack Bell can play shortstop. Kais Gargett can play shortstop. Preston Gamster. Preston Gamster is the guy who they recruited to play shortstop last year if Anthony Silva had been drafted and signed the year before.
Right. And, I don't know if Garrett, you might have mentioned this, and I'm sorry if you did, but Gamster was fighting injury for most of last year, which wasn't like widely known, but that was kind of his deal. It wasn't performance really. It was injury why we didn't see, because in the fall, like Gamster, if it wasn't Traeger, who was the fall MVP, it would have been Gamster.
Yeah.
That dude was hitting for power to all fields
last year.
He was hitting for power to all fields, man. It was fun to watch. So the way I look at this, we have 4 infielders on the left side here. I would be happy with any combination of the 4 starting at any position.
That's kind of why, a minute ago, I didn't realize where you had stuck Gamster there. It's because it's
sorry, dude.
It's just we obviously didn't look as poll recorded, but it's just so interchangeable on that side of the infield. Yeah. You could have kind of stuck his name wherever you wanted to over there, and it would make sense.
So real quick, for the audio listeners, we've got at third base Jack Bell, Kais Gargett, and Preston Gamster. At shortstop, we have Lucas Franco. You're saying that any of those 4, or 2 of those 4 could match up and be fine at those 2 positions?
I would put Gargett as maybe a half step behind the other guys, but dude, if you told me Gamster was starting at short and Lucas Franco was starting at third, or Jack Bell was starting at third, or whatever, I'd be like, all right, let's ride. I wouldn't complain about that at all.
I mean, you could DH Gargett, put Jack Bell at shortstop. Yeah, and Gamster.
If Jack Bell was at short, yeah.
I mean, hey, Kirk doesn't always give us the starting lineup, but I mean, I'm going to ask him on Monday if he comes on.
Well, I will say that he confirmed today Lucas will be the opening day shortstop.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack Bell will be the opening day. Like how we have it here is how it'll look on opening day.
All right, so I can remove that question.
But that doesn't mean Saturday that Gamster isn't starting at third and Jack Bell's at short,
Right.
Yeah, part of it is going to be matchups. Franco bats left-handed. Gargett's a switch hitter. I think he hits better from the right side. Preston Gamster's the right-handed hitter. They could do matchups. They could do who's hot, who's cold.
Lucas Franco is a left-handed hitter?
Yes.
Isn't it nice to have so many options that can contribute over there on a regular basis?
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
There's one option that he got kind of moved where he's moving around, but Colton Griffin can still play either the hot corner.
Absolutely.
Well, I think they like him more as an outfielder.
Yeah,
I think
for sure.
He played in the infield last year out of necessity. But there's also the DH. Like we'll talk about DH here in a minute after we get through the outfield, but you can also rotate these guys through DH.
Absolutely.
Let's jump into outfield. How about left field?
Sam Myers, pitcher is I guess he moved to left last year when our superstar arrived on campus. but transferred to Arizona State, one of two guys. More on the other one later. Best of luck to you, Sam.
Yep.
Boom. We lose Noah Franco there. There he is. Big Noah Franco, baby. A lot of people's favorite. Big old 6'3", 230 pounds of him. Preseason first-team All-American, two-way talent, massive freshman hitter, batted .313, 11 home runs, 49 RBIs, OPS over 900, and 40-plus starts. We all love him. Power-hitting outfielder.
Jesus.
I'm excited to watch him play, guys.
All right, before Ray says,
I was just about to say.
look,
Yeah.
man,
It's okay.
I sped through this. I sped through this the last couple days at work. So cut me some damn slack.
This is
Can you-
great. I love it.
Can you be perfect at all times, please? We would
Yeah,
I
appreciate
know.
it.
No mistakes
MK, you got
ever.
an ad read? You know what?
Hey,
Two
do,
slides
actually.
later, I have it right. And
I
just
do
messed it
have
up
an
on-
ad read. Do you want me to?
You don't need it. You don't need it. You can save it. I only had to fix 2 slides.
I got one more.
Hey, to
Save
Noah
it for the
Franco,
pitching, for the pitching staff.
God almighty.
when that
All
dude
right.
showed up for
I saw
fall
Ray
ball,
smirking, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What am I missing here?
there we go. Soft
Yeah.
Noah Franco.
Um,
Dude,
Let me go back a
huge.
slide.
That
What-
dude
do-
added
yeah,
some
let's-
serious muscle when he got back on the campus for fall ball.
yeah, the dude's a
Holy
hoss, man.
crap.
He's a hoss. Jack Arthur. Let's talk about Jack a little bit. Obviously, he's experienced, but limited in last season. He's going to provide a lot of depth for us. Maybe some pitch hitting options with him. But he has obviously good contact and a lot of speed to him. Colton Griffin. He had 25 starts last year at third base. He slashed 266, 381, 415 with 25 hits and 6 stolen bases. Very reliable guy. But this is obviously Noah's position. So let's go, Mr. Franco. Let's get it done this
Oh,
year.
You know, you say that. and then
Well,
but
yeah.
he's also a two-way player, right?
Yeah.
And so you got to factor in when you're going to use him on the mound and when you want to DH him and all that, because he's going to get a lot of reps at DH too, I would imagine.
I feel like him and Jack feel like they're in a split time, at that position.
Jack was another guy limited by injury last year, but
Yeah,
Yes.
shoulder.
man,
Yes, he was again another player who was limited last year, but
dude, he crushed left-handed pitching.
Yeah,
left-handed
Jack-
pitching. It was like Mike Napoli.
Jack has missed a lot of time the last 2 years that he's been here, but every time they ask, they put his name in the lineup, he's productive.
if
Yep.
he could stay healthy, he'd be in
Yep.
good shape.
Yeah, dude, he was
Yep.
like a pinch hit all-star.
Yeah, I
Last
mean that's
year.
what I was thinking with him. He pinch hit
Well,
stud, has a lot of speed.
They brought him in
so-
against lefties. They
Uh-huh.
brought him in against lefties, and it was Mike Napoli. Like, I know that's a reference only like 2 people will get, but Mike
Oh,
Napoli
man,
was
dude.
a lefty killer back in the day.
Dude, how electric were those Napoli chants when
Jack
they were going?
Arthur.
Yeah,
Jack
Jack
Arthur.
Arthur. Jack Arthur.
Jack Arthur is like, that's such a good name for like a spy.
King of
movie or something.
England.
Yeah, for a night.
Lord Jack Arthur.
Lord Jack Arthur. All right, there's the meme.
Sir.
There's
Jack-
the meme.
Go to
It's
center.
coming up.
Your franchise just got obliterated.
all of left field is his domain.
By the King of England.
Yeah.
Center
Uh,
fielder, Garrett.
Yeah. Chase Brunson, all Big 12 outfielder, hit 317, 395, 554, 12 home runs, 13 doubles, 46 RBIs, and 58 starts. Very athletic, plus power, plus speed kind of guy. Just all around key contributor. So we all love Chase.
Just an asshole on the pod. I really hated that guy,
Dude, he was so like high key demanding in particular. He fielded us with the questions to ask him.
Yep.
It was
Yeah,
crazy.
Jacob, his writers were he had to have all just blue
You had
M&Ms
to sort
in
his
the
Skittles,
room.
right?
Yeah.
And what was up
That's
with
what I
that
thought.
2-hour conference call with his team, his agents, and his representatives?
I've
Not
never
kidding.
even
He was,
I've never heard of
he
the
was-
oil that he was requesting.
dude. It was funny
Sparkling
because
water, not still.
Tiffany was in the room while we were doing the interview, and we wrapped it up. And she goes, "He sounds really nice. I like him." I'm like, "Yeah, me too."
Yeah.
We
Good
all like
dude,
him.
that Chase Brunson, and probably one of the most underrated frogs.
100%.
No doubt.
Yeah, dude. Chase is
He won't be
awesome.
underrated once it's all said and done.
No,
Pardon?
no.
Chase is awesome. One of my, I don't know if it's what do you say, this a story or something, but his freshman year. So what was it like in April? He's hitting like 320, and then he misses like 10 games or something like that. He's got a back injury that he needs surgery for in the off season. And a few months later in fall ball, because I'm like, damn, back surgery, that must be pretty serious, right? And I'm watching him in fall ball playing center field, fucking diving for balls.
Maybe
All
let
off.
those fall. Chase.
Yeah, that's just the kind of player that he is. He's,
He wants to play.
Just a baller,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a gamer.
High motor.
Yeah, no doubt. Cole Eaton, another guy who was limited, but expected to come out to compete for a reserve spot out there in the outfield. Again, brings a lot of speed, defensive versatility. How much Cole Eaton do you think we will see, gentlemen?
Pinch running, maybe for
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
that's
Brady
nice.
Dallimore, Rob Lennington late game situation.
He's got the wheels to pinch run, but again, I think that's just Chase Brunson's spot, obviously.
Dude, what game was that last year? He got a pinch hit opportunity in a big spot and took the first pitch right off the button of the pitcher, back up the middle for like an RBI base hit. I want to say it was maybe like Utah when we were coming back in the 9th or something. I don't remember, but that's my Cole Eaton memory.
Okay.
Nobody can.
I was trying to
support me
think.
on that, but
And,
yeah, I know. I know. It's my
well,
weird memory
it's
recalling
all
something.
lost.
Yeah, it's all good. Let's go to right.
Who's
Let's
this
do it.
guy? Who is
Yeah,
this guy?
I don't know. I don't know much about this guy. His
God.
name is it right?
No, it's
No.
last year's typo that I forgot to fix this year.
Should have just read it off the way it was written.
Store Snyder. I can't wait to watch this guy.
Dude,
This-
no, that was from last year when he was new and
new guy named
messed it
Store
up.
Snyder.
Who's this guy?
Big
Don't
12
need to spell
freshman of
his
the
name
year.
right.
He batted
Changed his
350,
year.
420, 650. Had the triple double last year. 11 home runs, 13 doubles, 10 triples, and 51 RBIs, and 10 stolen bases, and 56 starts. Gentlemen, we are looking at a first-round draft pick here. We're looking at one of the best outfielders in the conference. I'm
Yeah,
excited for Sawyer.
I mean,
There's not much more to say about Sawyer.
Okay,
everybody
question
else
for
has already
y'all.
said it for us.
Yeah,
Question for y'all about Stroh.
Yeah.
So he's most likely he's only going to be on campus for 2 years.
Right.
He is only 2
Well,
years.
one
And
more.
he's undoubtedly gone after this season.
No, I mean like 2 years total, right?
Right.
Where do y'all think he's going to end up in the lore of TCU baseball, as in
Like a
terms of
2-year player.
no,
We'll see how
like,
this year goes.
like is he
I
going to be
mean-
one of the best? Y'all, will he go down as like one of the best to ever do it, or
Yeah, like Braden Taylor.
Mhm.
He won't be around long enough to break records like Braden Taylor, but
Can I?
I mean,
Yeah,
okay,
so,
here's what he needs.
he can
I'll
make
tell
a
you what
hell of a
I'll tell you
splash
what he
this
needs
season.
on his. He needs a big postseason moment.
Yeah.
yeah?
So one question I threw out to you guys before the pod was share your intrusive thoughts. Okay, so I'm going to share one now.
Mhm.
We're not going to jump into this, but one of my intrusive thoughts that I've thought about all offseason is is Stroh getting too hyped? Not that he's not that good, but just that we thought the same thing about Anthony Silva after 1 year.
That's
I thought
different skill type.
I understand. I'm just saying I thought he'd be a first rounder after year 2. He stayed for year 3 and didn't even get to that level.
Okay, MK, we have a term for that kind of thinking. It's battered Aggie syndrome.
Go on.
Where, you know, like with the Aggies, they're always like, well, we're good now, but the other shoe's going to drop or whatever, you know? I just, this dude's a stud.
Yeah, this is the real thing.
This dude's so legit.
I mean, he's Josh Hamilton, another
Bam.
early, another
Bookmark it.
2010s.
Bookmark it.
Well, we were saying that
Minus
last
the
year.
cocaine and hookers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
TBD, if you will.
Good thing Fox and the Hound is no longer a thing.
No, that's
what about
that's
another
an interesting
intrusive
thought,
thought?
though.
It's not that I don't believe in him. It's that he's projected the top play. He's, you know,
Now, the other thing too, you know, if you want to look on the pessimistic side, you know, he's what, 19? I don't know his exact age, but it's close to that.
20.
20. Yeah, he was an old freshman.
20. Fine.
Yeah.
Sure. Point remains. That's it, it's a lot to handle at that age. It's a lot to handle at any age, but especially at that age. So draftitis is a concern.
Yep.
And not just draftitis. Okay, if you wanted to say, is there a concern, right? Well, he did have, you know, shoulder surgery in the offseason.
Yeah. Yep.
So
That's a good point, though.
I'm already thinking about. Go ahead.
So I'll say that, like, to JD's point, it's an astronomical amount of pressure that all this hype and headlines is going to be put on a kid's shoulders. So I think as an intrusive thought, it certainly tracks in my mind.
But then you have some guys who, even if they are feeling the pressure, they're so talented they'll accidentally perform,
or they
despite
thrive
the
under
pressure.
it, right?
Or they, well, sure, that's the you know, that's the positive view. But let's just assume the pressure's getting to him. He may be so good that
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. Like he could be feeling the pressure, but still you know, accidentally have an ops of 1100 and be
Some guys can do that though, right? It just doesn't matter like what's going on.
Yeah.
They'll just out athlete you.
Question for
Right.
y'all. Do y'all think now, because with this freshman class or last year's freshman class, right? Coming in, it was Noah Franco that was getting all the headlines, right? That, oh my gosh, we got Noah Franco to campus, right? Do you think that now that, you know, the star's kind of shining, the spotlight's kind of on Sawyer, that kind of takes pressure a little bit off of Franco?
That was actually going to be my hot take tonight, is that all the headlines are over in right field, and that Noah's is the one who takes the bigger leap.
I found it fascinating that D1 was our guy Dimitri picked Noah as a Golden Spikes winner over Sawyer.
He's just trying to be hip.
Or not
Trying to
Noah.
be-
It was Dimitri. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
but
think
Dimitri
actually-
he believes in him because of his two-way potential, right?
Mhm.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah. Anyway,
I think
Okay.
it's not that I not that I don't believe in his power or his talent. It was more of just like, hey, we've seen guys come up and have a good freshman year. Do we think it's going to continue? I think we all agree it's going to. It's just thrown out there. All right.
Well,
Martin,
I mean,
Martin, what did you have?
I mean, I think it's good that all three of those guys are like very highly thought of. I think it's going to be more seen as like a competition, like a friendly competition between the three, more so than, oh, there's so much pressure on me, because there's a lot of guys on this team that they know how each other feel and they can kind of talk to each other because it's relatable. So I feel like they're in a great spot.
Especially out there, because they all been playing together, and and they're all very talented.
How many times has a team had 3 All-Americans in the outfield?
never.
Fact check.
For real.
I don't know.
Question.
I mean, it's probably been done in the SEC, right? But
Not all three. No. I mean, even if there was a team deserving of it, the voters wouldn't allow it.
it just shows
Are you
the
talking? Wait. Did you
crazy-
say first team? Did you say first
No,
team or just
all
well,
just
that's
all
different.
Americans? Yeah, just in general.
Okay,
right?
that's different.
Because-
That is different.
All right,
Hold on, I can research that.
fellas, we've been going for an hour. I feel like we should get to the pitchers. How about that?
Well, I got to do
Wait,
CJ.
no, CJ Mascara,
CJ needs
bro.
his moment
Oh,
in the
sorry.
sun here.
Missed a
Yeah.
guy.
All right, CJ is another kid out of Utah. He is now the 5th player from Utah since 2020, I believe, starting with Drew Hill and Braden Taylor. And specifically from American Fork High School, he follows the path taken by Ryder Robinson and Fisher Ingersoll. In fact, Ryder Robinson, Fisher Ingersoll, and CJ Mascaro were all on the 2022 American Fork varsity team coached by Fisher's dad, Jared Ingersoll. He reminds me a bit of a young Logan Maxwell. He's solid on base skills, gritty, long at bats, gap power. It will be interesting to see how much playing time he gets with such a loaded outfield and then experienced veterans backing up that loaded outfield.
Yeah, I just hope if that does happen, he doesn't transfer. I mean, there's going to be spots next year for grabs.
Yeah.
No doubt.
All right.
All right,
Got the
on to
whole
pitching.
Yeah, we got the whole field covered. Thanks, fellas.
Oh,
I do have-
We forgot,
I do
okay,
have
we need
one-
to quickly. Well, go ahead, Martin. I'm going to flash the DHs up just for reference. Like, we talked about on the left side of the infield that DH is a possibility also for Brady Dallimore. And this just kind of reiterates, what we were saying is if guys can't get on the field, we can always rotate them through DH. So for the audio listeners, we have Noah Franco, Jack Arthur, Brady Dallimore, Preston Gamster, Rob Liddington, Colton Griffin. And that may not even be a complete list of guys who could get time at DH, but I think that's going to be a valuable spot in this lineup to get guys at bats that can't get on the field.
Yeah, I mean, you can put Gargett and Jack Bell in there too.
And I mean, even with the depth that you have and your belief in their defensive abilities, that you can get some guys off their feet too, like a
Yeah,
Chase Brunson
absolutely.
or a Sawyer, right? Sawyer would be
Yeah, I should have added Nolan Traeger into this mix too. Like I said, the list isn't, like they could literally put anybody there. It's a DH, right?
Yeah.
So Trevor Baumler, let's get him. some time.
yeah. Let's get T-bomb.
I do have one intrusive thought with that the outfielders. So Sawyer, he's like he projects at the next level to be a center fielder, and Chase Brunson at the next level projects to be a right fielder. So I do wonder, because they did talk about it last year, if they would swap those two. Not sure how much of a difference it would make both for the team and for each's draft prospects, but I do wonder if this is the year that they pull the trigger on that.
Where did you find that, Martin?
They talked about it last year when he was a freshman, but just that, Stroh Snyder, he's more of an athlete, covers more ground, I guess. And then he's also coming off of shoulder surgery, so I'm wondering if a right fielder needs to have a cannon more than a center fielder does. So I wonder if they just go ahead and flip those two. I mean, both of them can play center field. Both of them can play right field. I don't think it's a huge
I think
issue.
Sawyer did see some time in center last year, did he not?
Definitely. I mean, I saw him in center field in the fall, even though he couldn't throw the ball because of the
Yeah.
shoulder surgery.
You just roll in like
Dude, literally, him and Jack
Yeah.
Arthur both were just
Yeah.
literally rolling the ball.
That's just something. I mean, I'm going to have Chase Brunson as a center fielder just because he was the starting center fielder the last few years and he did it well. But just something to keep an eye on.
Yep. Okay. All right. Let's move on to pitchers. We have
Cool.
Alco. Ray, you don't have to. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. This is a long ass list. But Ray, just whoever you do want to talk about, just a couple bullet points. I know. It's a lot.
7 minutes on each. Go.
Oh, well, okay. Well, starting with Cayman Parker. No. First bullet or first guy I want to touch on Ben Abelt. Man, wish we could have seen last year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Really,
Yep.
really unfortunate. Right before the season started, needed Tommy John. Never got to see it. Was just a stud out of the bullpen, and it would have been really interesting to see him and Lepore and how they would have used them last year. Whether Abelt's Friday, Lepore Saturday, or vice versa, or even if that experiment would have worked, we don't know.
Right. Right.
One of the biggest what ifs. Cayman Parker, another guy, man, we were so excited whenever we got him out of high school, right? Like he withdrew his name from the draft, he went to campus, and another Tommy John guy that just had trouble kind of staying healthy. So it never really materialized, but there was always flashes of brilliance, just not consistent enough. Braden Sloan, stud reliever last year. And I'll always remember that Arizona start Wednesday 2 years ago. Struck out 13. That was insane.
No doubt.
And then Cohen Feaster, another guy, solid bullpen guy. Really solid. Gonna miss him in the bullpen this year. And Tommy John's kind of a theme on this list, right? You look at it, right? Blake
It's a theme
Rogers
across the country.
That's college pitching
Yeah,
for you these
it's-
days,
I
man.
mean,
Yeah.
pitching in general, right?
No
The
doubt.
list is shorter of those who have not been affected by
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tommy John. One on there, Mason Bixby, who I
Did I
don't
forget him?
see him on the list.
Yeah. My bad.
Transferred to Oklahoma, huge arm, just hadn't quite developed quick enough to get consistent innings for the Frogs. But dude,
Hey, Martin brought up a
the
good point the
talent
other
is
day.
there.
Sorry to cut you off. I didn't mean to.
No, go
Martin
for
brought
it.
up a good point. There's a very high chance that OU starting pitcher on Sunday versus TCU is indeed Mason Bigsby.
Be awesome.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
that would be really
Uh,
fun.
They say that balls that come in hard go out hard.
That's
So-
actually a myth, but yeah,
It's fun to say. Come on, we're having fun here.
I know. I'm the
Um,
spoiler of fun because of stupid data. No, that like in the major leagues, they track like what are the hardest hit balls and the ones that went the furthest, and they're always change ups. So
You can see it.
I derailed the conversation. Let's just end the
last.
pod.
night, guys.
Hey, for everyone, if I seem a little aloof, I worked like 15 hours today. Super Bowl.
Does your
Crazy.
job correlate to the Super Bowl at all?
It feels like they're pretty intertwined. People love
People
chips, and people love Super Bowl. We love Super Bowl.
I can't wait to see you on the Super Bowl ad this weekend,
Dude.
Ray.
I'm gonna eat so many chips on Sunday.
Just make it, get you a nice Tostitos scoops. Kroger's got a deal: buy two get three free.
Well,
How
good.
are
We
we
need to
making-
work on these
that's-
prices.
dude,
These
how
prices
That's a lot of
how are we
scoops,
making money?
baby.
Hey,
That's a lot of scoops.
Jake, Frito-Lay just announced they actually have decreased price. We have decreased prices where everyone else is increasing prices. We are decreasing prices. At
The country
Frito-Lay.
is healing.
Yes.
All right. Anybody else on this
Cole
list?
Klecker transferred with him
Okay.
and Sam Myers. I hear they actually rented a U-Haul together. Road trip, made the drive, 13-hour drive to Tempe, Arizona. They will.
Is that a real
both-
story?
No,
Okay.
no, but it'd be,
I mean,
it'd be
it's
really
it's
funny.
possible.
It
It
sounds
sounds like
legit.
a-
Possible.
It sounds like a buddy movie or something.
Yeah, they did a beer cannon run across the Rockies. He's Willie Bloomquist today said in his media availability he has had the best fall out of any ASU starter.
Thanks, Ray.
So do with that what you will.
Okay. we're going to move on to other pitchers. Before we get there, I'm going to do a quick ad for Chinook Seedery, the best seeds around. Fellas, just got my shipment. Jalapeno ranch.
Come in.
Oh, let's go.
That's chili.
Yeah.
And for dessert tonight, cinnamon toast. I cannot wait.
I
cannot wait to share them with you all. Chinook Seedery, really appreciate it. If you use the code LDC, you get 10% off every order. Chinook Seedery, the best.
Dude, those are so good. Those seeds are so good.
Yeah.
Dude, best in the biz.
It's awesome.
Hands down.
Games next weekend. Let's go.
All right.
Oh,
Likely starting pitchers is the first category of pitchers we're going to talk about.
Does
Did
that
you
say
know,
freshman?
Sorry.
Tommy Lepore is
Sorry.
Oh my wow, dude, we've got him another 2 years.
Dude, this all right.
I love
I
it.
feel like I'm using the wrong file at this point.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Tommy Laporte, he comes from high school. That's nice.
I know I fixed that on the other
right out
slides.
of Blue Springs, Missouri, straight to TCU. We can't
Dude, how
wait.
many freshmen have come out of high school and they're the unanimous pitcher of the conference?
Dude, y'all
it's
can all
like-
suck it. Y'all do the PowerPoint next year.
It's like everyone that you fix, it sends it to a different one.
Yeah.
This is why this episode's free.
We can get through these returning likely starters real quick here because there's not much to say about them that we don't already know. Time with the poor, all Big 12 or all Big 12 ace for us. 3.09 ERA last year, 8-3 record, 88 strikeouts, 27 walks in 90 and a third innings pitched. Premium velocity, premium command. Without a doubt, rotation leader, top draft pick for us. Mason Bradsfield, he emerged as a starter with a 4.09 ERA last year. He was 5-2. He had 68 strikeouts last season in 61 2/3 innings pitched. He's always going to be a reliable inning eater for us. He's got strikeout stuff. He's probably right there where we'll see him this year on Saturday nights. Trevor Baumler next, I think. Is that what you have down?
Yep. Yes, sir.
What do I have on Trevor Baumler? Anything cool written down for Trevor?
Trevor, Cape Cod League All-Star MVP.
Really?
Great summer.
Yeah. Started
Oh,
the All-Star game.
Hey,
I did not know that.
real quick on Mason.
Yeah.
Do we believe in him as a weekend starter versus a kind of a long reliever?
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
I
do.
think Mason, what did you say? This quick stat or whatever. Mason Brassfield, I believe he will be the first starting pitcher recruited out of high school that TCU has as a first team All-American, or not All-American, first team All Big 12 since Nick Lodolo.
How about
Nice.
that? Wow.
I agree.
That's
Love
coming
that.
hot. Oh,
I love that hot take. It's not a hot take. Maybe it's a cold take. I don't know.
I think
it's
it's
the
I think it's a-
send it to he already knew. At
Baumler-
he already knew.
Oh gosh, yeah. Baumler only had 8 starts, something like that last year. He logging right around 40 innings pitched. ERA was at 6.39, 2-4, 34 strikeouts. But again, I don't think that's very reflective of what he's capable of. Obviously,
Inconsistent role. I mean,
exactly.
kind of both for Mason and Trevor. Long reliever, spot start. They were freshmen. Throwing
Exactly.
Yeah.
things.
Yes, sir.
I got
Lance State. Sorry, go ahead. Do you have something else on that?
We can both.
Okay,
go. You go
Lance-
first.
Well, what are you talking about? I got Lance Davis. He's a transfer.
Yeah, I just wanted more because there's only like 5 freshmen.
Oh, that's right. You were going to do Lance Davis. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
I'll pick up your
Lance-
slack and whatever you forget.
All right, Lance Davis transfers in from Arkansas after redshirting last year with the Razorbacks. He pitched really well in the Cape Cod League over the summer. Fastball sits around 93, 94, topped out at 97. The slider is his best secondary pitch, and the changeup is serviceable. He's currently in a position battle with sophomore Trevor Baumler for the third/Sunday starter role. To me, it's a toss-up as both are really good pitchers. Baumler has college innings under his belt and performed better than Davis in the Cape, but Davis has a more polished repertoire of pitches and struck out hitters at a higher rate in the Cape Cod League. Either way, I believe those two will be starting one way or another, with a runner-up getting the midweek starter role.
Where did that come from, Martin, that you believe Lance Davis as a freshman is going to start for the Frogs?
I mean, these four are definitely the guys that are going to start games.
Yeah, this is like, if you followed enough from the fall or just kind of heard Kurt talk about these guys, it's not really, there's been years where we didn't know who the rotation was going to be. This is not that year.
Yeah, the real only question is which one's going to start on Sunday and which one's going to start on midweeks out of the.
Okay.
We'll grill Kirk for that on Monday when we have him on the show.
You better tell us right now, sir.
Well, shit, dude. In years past, he just came out and told us.
Yeah. He did.
The only thing I thought about was maybe the person who doesn't win that Sunday role, maybe they put him in the bullpen instead of throwing him on midweeks, which maybe that's something that they think about down later in the season. But I think to start the year, I think it'd be better just to have both of them stretched out and ready to go.
Sure.
Yeah, I can confirm all of Martin's notes based on my own notes because we both prepped for Lance Davis.
I was just looking at Baumler in Cape Cod. He had a .92 ERA in 19 and 2/3 innings pitched over 5 appearances.
Yeah, dude, he was great.
Goodness me.
Yeah. And one more note on Brassfield. Garrett, I think you said he had a 4.03 ERA, and for a freshman, it's whatever. But what's his ERA if you take away that Arizona Saturday start? Where
yeah, it's a very good
9
point.
runs.
It's like 2 something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt, dude.
They scored 30 something.
Well, they had like I can't remember. He did not make it past like 1 out in the first inning, and it was like 9-0.
Yeah,
so
that's all the wheels had completely fallen off.
Your ERA is not recovering from that.
No.
All right, we have our next category. Multi-inning relievers / spot starters. So these are guys who, if we didn't have these top 4 likely starting pitchers, these guys would be in the running for starter.
Yeah. Nate Stern, he pitched in relief last year. Again, another guy who's part of this really, really talented sophomore class. He's got a mid-90s fastball. He's positioned for probably maybe a setup role or play when we need him, maybe a closing role sometimes. Who was the next on your list there?
Zach James.
Another dude who was limited last year, projected midweek starter or setup guy, but he has solid stuff. A guy who certainly has room to grow. Will probably get better this year as the year progresses. Because again, another guy who was limited. Cade Udy, again, appeared in relief last year. He's expected to compete potentially for some weekend starts, but he's going to be a key bullpen piece. He is sitting in the mid-90s for velocity. If I'm going too fast, you guys want to jump in, please do.
No, you're good, dude. No, get through the list, and then we can say whatever after that.
Cade Udy was legit, though.
Cade Udy was very legit as a freshman. So I think he'll be a key contributor here in his sophomore campaign. And then finally, Noah Franco. I didn't pull his pitching stats from last season, but I think we know what we're gonna, I think we know what we're going to get with Noah Franco. So
they're limited.
Yeah.
When he's out there.
Didn't he in his first very first appearance on the mound, like walk the bases loaded and then proceed to strike out the next three
Yes,
batters.
He did. That is correct.
Yeah, 100%. That's
Did we
correct.
lose the PowerPoint? There we go. So you know how we talk about with freshmen, how they start the season as freshmen and then by like late May, they're not freshmen anymore. They're sophomores.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you saw a better example of that than you did with Nate Stern.
Oh,
who
100%.
he started the season. He was the proverbial white flag. Like he only pitched when we were getting blown out or we were blowing somebody out. Then towards the later in the season, it's like, okay, we're up by 1. There's 2 guys on and 1 out. Let's get Nate Stern in here to slam the door.
I could not agree more.
Yeah, nobody grew up faster last year out of this sophomore class than Nate Stern. Like Cade Udy was good from the jump.
Nate Stern was almost oh, we're bringing in Nate Stern? Are you kidding me? And then, it turned around.
And we can only say that now because now he's a badass. So, like, those thoughts we had in the beginning of the season no longer apply.
We 100% lose that Utah series if not for Nate Stern.
Did he start against Arizona in the Big 12 championship?
He indeed did.
He did.
And he pitched well.
Yeah, and you know what? I was fired up about it.
Yeah.
I was like, F yeah, give Nate Stern the ball. Let's go.
Yeah, but
So dude, he was great in the fall. We got to watch him in the fall. He was up there with attitude on the mound, just mowing guys down. He looked great.
Yeah, these multi-inning relievers / spot starters, these are really important guys for, in a Big 12 tournament or in a regional. I mean, having a guy like Nate Stern as your 5th starter, that can get you out of a loser's bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you think back to the 4-year run to Omaha, there were situations like that where, we'd get down, but then we just outpitched the F out of everybody. Because they were running out guys who probably didn't belong in college baseball. Meanwhile, we were running out guys that could probably pitch on the weekends for most schools across the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of Big 12 teams who they'd probably wish that Nate Stern was their Saturday starter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question for you all about the PowerPoint. I see one name missing.
No, you don't, because we got 2 other categories to get through.
Okay. Okay.
You see more than one because this is like half of the pitchers.
Luis Rodriguez is hurt. Sorry.
Well, this is probably that's probably where Luis Rodriguez would have been.
Yeah.
I left Lewis off, but I figured it would come up. RIP. Yeah. So now the next category we have is key relief pitchers. Shout out to the audio only listeners. We'll start off with Tanner Seguspie. He's a senior right-handed pitcher transferring from Cal Poly. The reason I put him at the top here, it's not like I'm like ranking these guys necessarily, but I wanted to start off talking about Tanner because he's expected to be the closer to start the season. And there's not a lot of film out there on Tanner Seguspie because, look, Cal Poly was good last year, but try to go find some Cal Poly highlights. You can't. But what I did see from him, he has a big loopy curveball that's really fun to watch. Think about when Cademan Parker was on and he would drop that 12-6 curveball in. That's some of the stuff I saw from Seguspie. So, he'll get the ball as the closer and we'll see.
I've watched a lot of Cal Poly. I'll just say that.
All right. Yeah. What do you got on? What do you got on?
Oh, no.
Tanner Seguspie,
you can continue. Thanks, Jacob.
Okay. All right. You sure?
Yeah.
All right. We'll go to Walter Quinn. I put him second because I'm really excited to talk about him. He was my favorite player to watch in the fall. 6'4" senior from Grand Canyon. Is he a right-handed pitcher? Did I F that up? I was thinking he was a lefty.
No, he's right-handed.
Okay, cool. The one thing I got right on the PowerPoint. Nice. Okay, so we talked a lot about him in our fall podcast, but if you didn't hear those, Walter Quinn, he comes in with stirrups on, high knee socks, and he throws like from a submarine angle, and it's so fun to watch, especially when nobody has any clue of how to hit the guy. So I think he's going to get crucial innings out of the jump. We may see him, like if we're in a 3-1 game against Vanderbilt, you may see him be the first guy out of the pen after Lepore. It wouldn't surprise me because he gives you just such a different look. And it's almost impossible to adjust to, right off the jump. How it plays out after 2 or 3 times through the rotation, we'll never know because he's going to be a key piece out of the bullpen. I think he's going to pitch in a lot of big spots.
He's a senior, Jacob?
According to the PowerPoint.
So where did he come from?
No. He came from Grand Canyon.
Thank you. Okay.
An antelope. Hey, do you think the kids get the reference Walter Quinn Medicine Man? Do you think that's still a popular TV show in Syndicate?
Is it Walter
Even
Quinn?
if they did, it's not very fun.
It's Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman.
They will not.
Popular show with the very old people.
Ethan Thomas, 6'5", 255-pound mutant.
Big
from
boy.
Hawaii. Huge. He pitched it a lot in the fall, and from what I saw, the results were mixed. He throws hard, fastball up to 95. They had him pitching a lot in the fall, and I don't know how much of that is due to they really like him or just, guys were out with injury or they were just limiting their action in the fall. So Ethan Thomas was the guy who had to pitch a lot. But he's a big guy with good stuff. So he'll get a shot. Who's got Tyler Finau?
That's me. Tyler Finau. So talk about a guy who's huge. Did you guys realize that he's 6'6"? I didn't know that. Yeah, he's 6'6". So I know he only had I think one start last year, but I believe he had a pretty strong fall. He could certainly contribute this year at a high level. He has a really high velocity. Certainly wouldn't expect too much out of him. But again, he could have the opportunity to step up and be a difference maker, but he's going to be probably situational relief type guy. Eat some innings for you. But man, that dude is huge, and I didn't realize that. That was my biggest takeaway on Tyler.
Do we know if it's Finau or Finau?
I think it's Finau.
Yeah. You got to subscribe to the Patreon and read Ray's name game article. That's the only way to figure that out. Nolan Johnson is the last guy in this group. Senior left-handed pitcher transferred from North Dakota State. Despite his stats, he was the Summit League Pitcher of the Year. And my last note I have on him is we'll see. Because, first of all, there's only so many innings to go around, right? And this is like, the 13th pitcher we've talked about? And I just don't know a lot about him. If you guys do, chime in. But I did a lot of looking into this, and there's just not... Like you talk about, you can't watch Cal Poly highlights. Go find some North Dakota State highlights.
But he pitched in North Dakota. Think about how much better he's going to be in Texas.
It is.
I don't know,
it
man.
is
He
very
might get
tough.
hot.
It is very tough to pitch in the Summit League. A lot of hitter parks.
Well, that explains why he was the pitcher of the year, despite his stats, which I didn't even feel like writing down because what are you going to really gain from Summit League stats? I don't know.
He's also like the third left-handed arm in the entire bullpen, so I think
Thank
he
you.
might.
Yeah, that is one
point.
point I wanted to make, that he is a lefty, and so you might see him more than what I am letting on, just for that simple fact. Thank you, Martin, for the save. All right, let's go on to. I think we have freshmen. Yeah, impressive freshman is our last category.
All right. Give me one sec.
Last category.
I'm gonna do it in a different order. So I'm gonna start with Uli Fernsler. Fernsler from, I think he's from Michigan. He did miss most of the fall recovering from an injury, but he has an advanced feel for pitching, and he's very young for like his draft class. I think he's also the only sophomore in Michigan high school history to start the state championship game. So that kind of gives you the idea of like how young he is and how long he's been pitching, against older hitters. I think TCU will take their time, with his development just because he didn't pitch most of the fall. But I do think he will be a key arm out of the bullpen down the stretch. Like we just mentioned, he is one of the few left-handed pitchers in the bullpen. He reminds me, so he's 6'4", 215 pounds. He throws from a low 3/4 slot. He kind of has that crossfire like Ben Abelt did. He reminds me a lot of him. He attacks hitters. He also has he throws a slider, changeup, and a curveball. So, like I said, he missed most of the fall. I haven't really seen much of him, so I don't know where he is at with his development on those pitches. The next guy I want to talk about is Cade Durnan. It's funny when you were talking about Ethan Thomas, it kind of reminded me of Cade Durnan. So I found this out. I thought it was pretty interesting. He was originally committed to Wichita State early in his high school career.
Another one.
Yeah.
Tracks.
And that same coaching change that ultimately led to Peyton Tolley coming to TCU also led to Cade Durnan opening up his commitment. And so after he decommitted from Wichita State, he saw a huge uptick in his velocity his junior year, touching 95, and then he missed his entire senior year recovering from Tommy John surgery.
It strikes again.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that led to him taking a medical red shirt for his first season at TCU. He spent the summer in the Northwoods League trying to get back to his pre-injury form. Not only does he have that mid-90s fastball, he also has a wipeout slider. His changeup made strides as a viable third pitch. Although he did struggle with command, he walked 28 batters in 29 innings. But he's a very projectable arm to be excited about. It was just nice to see him, throw. And then the last two, Aiden Barrientos and Caden Nelson, were both teammates at Katy High School.
Wait, time out. Why did you stumble through that name? You should have rolled right through that like nothing.
Aiden is a very talented arm.
So, anyways,
tops around 93 to 95, and he has a sharp slider. It will be Cade Nelson. He's really tall, lanky guy, 6'6". I think he's like 190. He throws, 89 to 90 with a slider. It will be interesting to see how many innings any of these freshmen throw, just because the freshmen from last year threw so many innings, and they're all still here, right?
Half of them.
Yeah, and then the other half is all senior transfers.
Hey, question for you. So you talk about innings and where to, the only one ball. Do you think if Yuli Bernsler, that's a fun one.
Oh man,
do you think
you should run right through that name?
Yeah, Ali Barrientos. We got some names, fellas. We got some
roll
names
right off your tongue.
Yeah.
Aren't you a white guy, Ray?
Can confirm. Yeah.
For our audio only listeners, C is a white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit, that was funny.
But do you think if he wasn't hurt through fall, maybe he'd have a little bit larger of a role? Like maybe he would be competing for that midweek starting spot?
I could see it. I could definitely see it. I just think Baumler and Davis are maybe a little bit because Davis is already about to be 21 years old. He's eligible for the draft. Fernsler is like, I think he might still be. Oh, he just turned 18.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He can't join the
So-
LDC for a
6,
long time.
4.
Yeah.
Until he's a
6.
junior.
Yeah. I mean, I like the stuff. I like the approach. He has a funky arm angle. He is a lot like Ben Abel. But also
Well, he was our
it might,
biggest draft risk, right? At least with
Yeah.
the pitching side, he was our biggest draft risk.
definitely
Oh,
on the
for
pitching
sure.
side. I would say him and Franco were probably 50-50, but
Lucas, right?
yeah. I think it might turn out okay for TCU just because the lack of left-handed options in the bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, let's see how many guys. I mean, we could be down Tommy Laporte and Lance Davis next year, so I mean, he could just slide right in next year to that rotation.
Bump right up there.
Hey, so
point.
MK,
That's
do
a
you have
good
any
point.
more ad reads?
Nope. I want to.
Okay, so let's roll into your part of the pod where you get to grill us.
Okay, so I want you to answer this without context, right? So I'm not going to provide specifics. Would a super regional berth alone, would that count as a successful season for TCU baseball?
So this is like yes or no?
Yes. I'll go first.
I'll say no.
I'll say no.
No, just because there's too much talent.
Okay, so everyone
All right.
besides Ray.
Can I explain myself?
No.
If I'm
Yeah,
going to be the only
Obviously.
one?
Yeah, go for it.
It is so freaking hard to make Omaha
Yep, you're absolutely right.
that to say that the season is a complete failure if you don't make Omaha.
You're right.
I don't look
No,
at it like
but-
that.
No,
All
but
right.
that wasn't the question, Ray. Hold on. I'll
The
respond to
question was
this.
no context.
Yep.
So for Jacob,
So-
Martin, and Garrett.
All right.
All right.
The
So-
question was not, is it a failure if you make Omaha? The question was, is it a success if you make a super regional? The reason I say no is because if you finish 4th in the conference, sneak into a regional, sneak into a super, and then get bounced in a super, that's not good enough for this team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
of course,
simply not.
context matters, right? It could be like 2023.
Not in this
right?
question.
I
No,
know.
because the way MK phrased the question, what I just described is within the realm of possibilities. And if that possibility occurs, then just making a super alone is not a successful season.
In that context, yes, you're right.
Okay, second question. Frogs win the Big 12 and they stop at a super. They do not get to the College World Series. Is that a success?
I still say no.
Okay, I'll say yes.
I'll say yes, of course, tracking with my
I would say yes in
previous
that,
Garrett?
logic.
in that,
Okay,
in that situation. I would
okay.
say yes.
So let's keep the
Because-
same rhythm.
That
Hold
takes
on,
out
Martin-
the situation
Wait,
that you're
Garrett,
talking about.
Garrett,
Jake.
wait. So Martin's the minority here, pun intended. So we'll let him explain first, and then Garrett, you can respond to Martin.
There.
All right, Martin. So the Frogs win the Big 12. Let's say the regular season. I'm not worried about the tournament, but
Yeah,
let's say the
yeah,
regular
yeah.
season. And then they obviously, whatever they host a regional or super, whatever it is, they get bounced. They don't go to the College World Series. That's not a success. Why?
I have the highest expectations for this team. I feel like this is a team that I don't know if TCU has ever seen a team this good. And this includes that run from 10 years ago. The talent is just insane. They're all in their – they have that year under their belt last year. All of them played. They everything, all their resources, all the playing time went to these freshmen to build them for this season. This is not something that they lucked into this year, that these guys are all sophomores and juniors at the same time. and they're all, you know, in the mock drafts or whatever. This has been built for the last 2-3 years. This is the season that they've been building for. This is the peak in their development cycle. So losing in a super regional, I feel like, is not good enough for the peak of the development cycle.
That's a very intriguing argument he made. Garrett, change my vote
Martin.
back to yes.
That's really hard to follow. But at the end of the day, in this situation that Kyle's talking about, you run through the Big 12, you win the Big 12. Let's say you host a regional. Awesome. We get through that. Everyone's feeling fantastic. Something doesn't go your way in super. You go home. I would have a very hard time believing that if after that went down a few weeks later, the five of us go and get a beer somewhere and talk about the season, and everyone in the room with me doesn't agree that, man, that was a special season, but sometimes that's just how baseball go, and it sucks.
Yeah,
Well, now we're
qualify
adding-
it as a special season at that point.
We're adding
Can
a
I-
ton of context at this point.
Yeah, well, Kyle's asking very specific questions. So, but let me add on one more thing. Everything Martin said is exactly true about the talent on the team, etc.
Yeah.
But I bet I can find you more than one team in the past more talented than this team that lost in the supers.
In
A
TCU
lot
in
of
general,
number one over.
or
No, not TCU. No,
not TCU.
Definitely
Okay,
not.
yeah.
No, definitely not TCU.
Yeah,
But in the country, right?
Yeah.
Like if we want to expand our view here, how many number one overall seeds that just tore everything up until super regionals, got an unlucky bounce here or there, and didn't make it to Omaha.
Dude, yeah,
And
wasn't
and I'll
isn't
bet
the
you they were
stat something
disappointed
like
by the season.
Now, if we want to be real about it, TCU, when TCU hosts a super regional, they don't lose.
That's right.
So in
Bang.
the situation
they
we're
were-
talking about, we're hosting. So
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
and we're
Yeah, 'cause
probably
it-
going to play
so-
some G5 team or non, whatever, like Pepperdine.
That's a good
or
point,
whatever, or Indiana State
yeah.
or Texas A&M.
or Missouri State
Yeah,
or Texas
G5
A&M.
program.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
making me eat my words a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, because if
All right.
we run through the Big 12 and we win the regular season easily, I would imagine we're getting a top 8 seed. So I'm guessing we're hosting
Think
the Super
so?
Regional.
You think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
If it's easy for them, yes.
No,
And-
and my answer stays the same. If we lose at home in a super because some bullshit, then I'm not going to say the whole season was a waste of time. Like I'm going to enjoy the season, like you said, Garrett. I'm still sticking to my yes answer.
Okay.
No,
Baseball's
but
a hard
Garrett,
sport.
Martin, you made a great argument though. All right, MK,
Yeah.
what's next? These are fun. Hope you got like 10 more.
Okay, so I've got a few pitchers off the board: Lepore, Brassfield, Baumler, and Udy. Okay, so those
Okay.
pitchers are off the board. Who's the
Do I
next
need to
pitcher?
reshare my screen?
Who's the next pitcher you expect to see the most in 2026?
Can I go first?
Go.
Nate Stern. Actually, yeah. Well, we're gonna see a lot of Nate Stern, but I will take him. I'll leave some other meat on the
And-
bone.
And just because you want to see Nate Stern, for the rest of y'all, you can pick somebody else just down the line. Like it doesn't have to be. it can
Sure.
be a-
Remind me, you took off Laporte, Brassfield,
Tommy
Baumler, and
Lepore, Mason Lepore, or Mason Brassfield, Trevor Baumler.
Would be good.
Trevor Baumler, and Cade Udy.
okay. I'll go last.
That's tough.
I mean, I think we're gonna see Lance Davis a lot.
Okay.
Did you-
Yeah.
Did you already take Nate Stern, Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's another obvious choice too.
There is. Mine's going to be the hard one.
Yeah. I mean, Zach James, but if I
Sure.
can't pick the same person,
No, Zach James is on the board.
Yeah, he is.
give me Zach James.
Okay. So I have the hard one here.
No.
All
I
right,
mean, there's still
um,
another.
No, it's not Noah Franco. I don't think it's Noah Franco. I don't think
No.
they're going to rely
That's
on
not
him
who
as
I'm
a
thinking.
pitcher.
That's not who I'm thinking.
Well, tell me who you're thinking then.
Tanner.
Yeah, that was going to be my answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because simply he's going to start the season as a now if we're talking innings wise, probably not Tanner, but as far as important moments go, definitely Tanner.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
as far
that
as
was a
the,
good question.
All right. We'll
as
go.
far as
We'll go.
appearances, I think it's going to be Tanner.
All right. We're going reverse order. So Jacob will start.
Sweet.
The freshman you're most excited to watch besides Lucas Franco.
Freshman, hold on. Let's utilize our depth chart here.
Oh, dang.
Okay. Let's see.
So everyone could be thinking about it. It's draft
Well,
order.
I think I would like to see some Brady Dallimore.
You
I don't know about the
goddamn
rest
right.
of you.
Yes,
No,
sir.
you goddamn right. You
That's
goddamn
it.
right.
I will run to the podium and and in his name. All right, guys, y'all are up. What do y'all got? Freshman.
I think that's is that Martin or Garrett? I can't remember.
I don't know.
We might
Go
as
for
well
it.
just go back to the pitchers.
Yeah,
coach.
go back to
That's
the
all
pitchers.
position players. 4 options
Yeah,
left.
I'm gonna go deep in the bag, and I'm gonna go Cade Durnan. Just huge, massive guy. I mean, he kind of looks like Tommy Lepore, has that Wichita State link. Big fastball, wipeout slider. I think he's gonna pitch a lot this year.
Okay.
Garrett.
Give me Fernster because he sounds exciting. Like,
Fernster.
that's a lot of fun.
Fernsler.
For
Dude,
that.
if there's one
Burns.
thing I've learned by
okay,
doing this pod, if there's one thing I've learned by doing this
golly.
pod, is if you mispronounce a name, you're gonna hear about it.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
So this is a situation where, like in the NFL draft, where they mess up a name, and
Ollie-
the next team is running up to the podium behind them to get their pick in.
Ollie Fernster from Incarnate Word.
Incarnate word.
And he's a senior, actually.
All right. Any other freshmen y'all are excited about?
Yeah, Brady Dallimore. Let's go.
No, off the board.
Off the board, Ray.
Board.
All right.
Give me some Lance Davis.
Yeah. Lance Davis, baby.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. I can't believe he fell to you at 4.
Yeah.
That's
no
a good
doubt.
Value.
We've already talked about this. Go back to the position player. There we go. All right. We've already talked about this a little bit, but if Lucas needs a night off on Tuesday, who's his backup at shortstop?
Oh shit, you're talking Tuesday? I mean, let's get crazy. I like to get crazy on Tuesdays. Kurt does not, so he'll disagree. He likes to play it chalky on Tuesdays for the most part. But I'd like to see Preston Gamster get some time at short.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
I'm sorry, I
No
wasn't
doubt.
supposed to go first. I know.
No.
but
It's not. It's
I got
not a
excited
draft
for the
order. This
question.
is just a conversation. It's like
Okay.
who do we expect to be his backup for? A
And
night
I got to
off?
go wee. So
Probably Jack Bell.
Jack Bell and then Gamster at third.
But like we said, it's all so interchangeable
Yep.
over there
Right.
on the left side.
So I'm going to list off the home series and away series. Okay. So I'd like you to pick, not draft order, just in general. We can agree, but the most important series for the Frogs this year. So like if they win these series, that's going to determine the success of the team. All right.
Mhm.
So at home, obviously they start with New Haven, Tulane, move into Big 12 play, UCF, Tech, Arizona, Houston, and Utah. Which of those 6, 7 would you think are the most important to win at home?
that's a good one.
Utah.
That's a good question.
You've got to beat these bottom of the barrel Big 12 teams.
Are you talking win the series or sweep, Ray?
Well, so I'm going to say win 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3. So just win.
I think you need to clarify based on your answer. I think if it's Utah, you need to sweep their ass.
Yeah. I mean, like you think, okay, yeah, you really need to beat, of course you need to beat Arizona, right?
Yep.
But man, you cannot, your season looks way different if you're dropping a series to Utah at home.
At home. right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be that's a that is an disastrous.
Are we doing just home series, MK?
Yeah.
So we're starting with home, and I'm going to move on to away series.
All right, I got
it,
you.
it was just part of the
Okay.
conversation. Like, hey, what do you think is
All right.
at this point in the season? What do you think is most important? Right?
Okay, I'll go last because I went first twice in a row.
So what happens if we lose a series to New Haven at home?
Yeah.
Well,
It depends on
Tough
UCLA.
we're getting
Tough
memed.
question.
What if we sweep UCLA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, it doesn't have much, or it doesn't have any standings with the Big 12, but
Yeah,
I mean, we'll probably drop out of the top 25 like immediately.
yeah.
No, dude, they don't do that.
Well, hell, what Florida lost like what their first 14 games last year and
Yeah.
still were in the top
Number
25.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why this question is unanswerable. It's like,
Yeah.
obviously, we don't know the context of where they are in the season when they play these games, but
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Mhm.
But look, I'll say Texas Tech. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I jumped the gun, but I'm just gonna say Texas Tech. I won't even add any commentary to it.
Mhm.
Just
if you don't beat them,
their
then
ass.
yeah, it's
I
good.
don't like Texas Tech.
All right. So the
Sorry,
away
Garrett.
the away series, we've got
Wait,
UCLA.
did Garrett answer? Did Garrett
sorry.
answer?
I was going to say Tech as well. Just because
Shit.
they're Texas, because they're Texas Tech. I'll go first for away series though. How's
Yeah.
that?
All right.
Okay. So
Okay,
we
go
got
for
UCLA. All right. UCLA, big one, but also non-conference. And then we've got Arizona State away, Kansas State, Baylor, Oklahoma State, West Virginia, the last series of the conference or the season.
That's where I'm going
Tasty,
with for number
tasty,
one, the
tasty,
Sneaky
tasty.
Mountain Boys, very end of the season. That's the one I got circled on the
Yeah.
road. Is
And
most
that
important.
that series
that-
could determine
could
who
determine-
wins the
yeah.
Big 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could all come down to 3 games in Morgantown,
Oh
Mhm.
God. What,
which sounds
that's
like an
nightmare
absolute
fuel.
punch in the gut for a weekend.
Talk about Toadcast that Friday night. Good
Oh
lord.
God,
God.
couple of long drinks and buckle in, boys.
If Martin's there, I think Kirk's going to kick him out.
No, Martin broke that curse last year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Four-game sweep at San Diego State.
San Diego.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Anybody else have a different answer?
I'm gonna
do.
say West Virginia just because it's the last series.
Jacob.
Ray, go ahead.
Let's go Pokes.
Okay.
Oklahoma State. See that?
I'll say at Baylor because I put my nuts on the line online that Baylor will not
Oh
make a
my-
regional. So I need them to not have a series win against TCU because that could certainly help them make a regional. So let's
All
go
right.
ahead and just take 2 out of 3 down there in Waco.
So I'll follow this question up with which away game series will you guys be attending, if any, so far? So again, UCLA, Arizona State, Kansas State, Baylor, and Waco, Oklahoma State, West Virginia. Anybody planning to go to any of these series so far?
I do plan on going to Baylor.
Yeah, I think I can swing Baylor as well.
Baylor. Oklahoma State would be a fun trip up.
Yeah, we went up there a few years ago and got tornadoed.
Yeah, we got definitely we had to. Well, some people took shelter, not the LDC.
No, me and Ray were the only two still in the bar while everybody else was, oh, tornadoes coming. I'm going to take shelter. Ray and I were like, we just got a fresh beer. Like, we're not going
I thought y'all were from Oklahoma. Isn't this a typical Tuesday?
Martin, where are you going this year?
Definitely UCLA. I'll probably go Friday for the Baylor game. Not sure about other ones, but last second might get the itch and drive somewhere.
MK,
Stillwater.
what away series will you be attending this year?
Country roads.
Take me home.
Take him home.
Tell you what, I'll make a promise. I will attend one away game at least.
Oh,
Yes.
2021. Run it back.
But it might be something crazy like Arizona State where I'm by myself.
He's going to watch is Kansas State in Manhattan. He's going up to Manhattan.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I'm
He's
going somewhere
home.
fun. Yeah. All right. So let's see what I got left. Any more intrusive thoughts? So the intrusive thought that I mentioned earlier, which we already debated, was that I'm worried about Stroh-Snyder. Not that he's not good. He's getting hyped up. I don't want that to happen where he doesn't perform. I think he's going to. All that to say, anybody else have an intrusive thought they've thought to themselves and they're worried about, but they don't want to share out loud, but they're going to tonight because we're at the 2-hour mark on this pod?
Yeah, I got a good one, but I'll defer to the second half.
Does it have to be like player
No.
related in general? Because
Doesn't have to be.
I swear to God, if you steal mine, I'm going to throw a fit.
and this may be answer one of your other questions, MK. But man, Natty's on my mind.
Okay.
It's intruding your brain.
It is like it's just it. I know TCU is such a legacy program, right? Like the history of the last 15, 16 years, right? But man, this feels different.
Yeah. But that kick in the nuts lingers.
It does. Battered
So,
Aggie syndrome.
I sent a text to a buddy of mine who has multiple betting apps. This was on Monday. I said, can you look at the College World Series odds for TCU? Because at the time they were significant. And I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready to throw down some money. Let's go. Like, why not?
Let it ride.
Good value.
Intrusive thought. Everything
What are they
goes,
like plus 300, plus 500 to make Omaha or something like that?
Is that what it is now? No. What if everything goes as planned? The speech Spartan gave a minute ago all comes to fruition, and then you get bounced by some Cinderella mid-major.
Oh God, could you imagine?
Make 'em
No,
jump off a
even
bridge.
worse. Freaking LSU takes them down. Oh my God.
Let me bring
this
something
would
up.
this would be for me if that happened. That's give me the wood chipper.
I was
All right.
there's a scientific theory regarding thoughts like that, and I can't remember what it's called because I'm 4 Coors Lights deep, but we'll come back to that. I'll give my
Martin.
intrusive thought. This one's going to be a little more on the negative side. I can't help but think if TCU falls flat this year, what the conversation about Kirk is going to be in the offseason.
Yeah.
Like,
It won't be good.
No,
it won't. Yeah, I don't even really know what else to say about that other than how are we going to swim through those waters if, let's say, God forbid, TCU doesn't even make a regional this year,
Hey, so the TCU baseball is doing their first pitch party tonight, and I have it on good authority. They're streaming us live on the TVs
Nice.
on there right now.
Hope so.
I mean,
They can-
hey, look.
Honestly,
Yeah, go ahead.
they can find out what their fans think about them, right? Which we're very excited about the team.
yeah.
But we have concerns as
Yeah,
every
it's
year.
not like I'm sitting here predicting that, TC's going to miss a regional because look at the guy we have at the helm. Like, I'm not saying that I believe in Kirk 100%. I do. But if things go bad this year, it's going to be really tough to defend him.
Martin, what do you have to say?
Oh, I was kind of going back to my West Virginia winning that series. The reason I do remember I did have a reason for that was because I was looking at Kirk's record against other teams, and I saw the 3 teams that he's been the worst against since becoming head coach, and it was like Oklahoma was the worst, and then I think West Virginia was second, and then Texas third. So that was kind of surprising. So him going to Morgantown and winning that series, maybe even sweeping them, would make me feel a lot better to end this season.
No doubt. Yeah.
And then, oh man, I can't remember what my other thought was.
Not prepared for the pod. What a shame.
Yeah.
Real Ray move.
I'm not putting Martin in charge of the PowerPoint next year.
Oh. Actually, you know what? My intrusive thought was, what if we have too many good players?
What
Like
if-
the Angels,
Yeah.
first team ever.
Yeah. Josh
We're the first
Hamilton.
team in college, but after what SEC's thrown out there with NIL, with Tennessee and LSU and those teams,
Mhm.
we are the first team with too many good players.
Too many good
Hey,
players.
do
What
you
if we
think
win?
the conversation? Go ahead.
What if we win too many games?
Yeah. And then we just like coast in
Yeah.
the postseason, like mission accomplished, hang the banner.
We-
Do you
because
think there would be articles written in April? Could this TCU team beat the Chicago White Sox?
You know, we
and then we
We're
get
gonna
bounced by
run-
Santa Clara or something.
Exactly.
Oh
I'll
no!
I'll give you one more. I was going back through, let's see, we went to Omaha in 2023.
Yeah, that was fun.
Is that correct?
Mhm.
That was fun. 2024, we were on the air, and I remember asking Ben Upton from 11.7, what could go wrong for TCU? We didn't make the tournament that year, guys.
Mhm.
I don't think we're falling into the same trap. I went back and looked through that lineup or through that roster, and I was like, red flag, red flag. Why didn't we catch this? So, MK, this is a question you can put on your list, but I'll ask it. What red flags are we missing? Are we overlooking because we're too optimistic?
A lot of injuries. I think the injury.
No,
bug-
no. If injuries happen, injuries happen.
No, well, I mean, I'm saying there's guys that have had injuries, right?
So,
I'm just
so,
like,
so, so I
dude,
think it's.
we had
I actually think it's a sophomore slump, right? So you've got
Mhm.
Brassfield,
That's a good one too.
Your team
You've
loaded
got-
with sophomores.
you've got Franco, you've got Stroh-Snyder, you've got Traeger. Let's say those guys have an incredible freshman year because nobody's paying attention to them,
yeah.
like we did with Carson Bowen, like we did with Cole Klecker. And then next year they come back and they don't perform to the same level that they did before. Anthony Silva is another example.
I mean,
Mm.
the only
So-
pushback I had is Chase Brunson took another step forward
Yep.
as a sophomore.
Brunson, yeah.
Well, he's not. He's not in the sophomore slump then, right? So he's out of that. So if those guys don't perform, we need everybody to perform. That's the thing. Everybody has
so
to
I think you kind of hit on it. We're assuming Nolan Traeger is going to be awesome from what we saw in the fall, what we saw as a freshman, and we're just assuming linear projection. What if he has a bad year? What if Brady Dallimore is a flop? What if Mason Brassfield takes a step back? Like
See what
I was like I said, I was looking back through that roster when we missed the tournament after being so high and saying, how did we not question, is Ben Hampton in the rotation a good thing?
Okay, is Jack Bell going to have the bat?
But
Speed is
Jack
what-
Bell's going to be hitting like 8th. So I don't
Yeah.
care.
Mhm.
Or will
I'm looking at the top
Kramer,
6.
will Cole Kramer be as clutch as he was last year? I mean, you may not need
mean-
him to be, right?
Right.
But,
That's what I was
but
gonna
I
say.
think that's the great thing about this team is we think that it's so loaded with talent, right? You don't need all cylinders clicking at the same time.
Yeah.
I think you
no,
you can
if you do, you're going to
overcome-
win 60 games.
Yeah, you can overcome, the inevitable slumps that are going to happen this year.
Yeah, if everybody hits their ceiling, we're going to win the national championship.
I mean, yeah, you
But
could play
there's a lot of
you could
schools
play
saying the same thing, but
no doubt, but you could play the what if game all day long with any team at any position or any position group. So, I mean, what if Stroh-Snyder just slips on a banana peel and falls on his back tomorrow in the parking lot? Like at the end of the day, it's a super talented team. It's a super deep team with a lot of contributors that we can slide into different places. I think we're going to be in great shape.
Hey, Martin, I have a question for you. For Golden
Mhm.
Spikes, why does Stroh-Snyder have such better odds than
Damn, man.
Tommy Lepore? So plus 3,500 for Stroh-Snyder, plus 15,000 for Tommy.
Pitchers don't win this award a lot.
Yeah.
holy shit, we're at 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Mega pod.
We promised a megapod. I hope we delivered. But I think the conversation's been fruitful.
Yeah. The Golden Spikes has kind of become a who's going to hit the most home runs or whatever in the SEC.
Okay.
That's kind of the thing it's become,
Yeah.
which sucks. I mean, I hate it. I like the days back when like a mid-major guy could have won it or something. Or
High
or you
school
had-
players are eligible
Yeah.
for it.
yeah,
All right.
I think Alex Rodriguez is the only guy who's ever won it in high school.
Really?
Probably
Okay, I
worthy.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I knew that. He's probably worthy. What's his name? Won it at Nevada JUCO.
Bryce Harper.
Harper.
Yeah, Bryce Harper.
That's crazy. Okay, so let's go final thoughts. Garrett, any final thoughts for the Frog Ball team 2026?
Just ready to get going, man. Just ready to get going. What is it? 8 more sleeps until we're there? Something like that.
Yep.
Man,
We're this
Like I
close,
said,
baby.
keep refreshing the LDC Instagram to find out how long we have until opening day.
dude, with all the publications putting out all their baseball content this past week, hasn't it felt like, man, I really wish opening day was tomorrow?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. That's how it feels.
Dude,
Would
I
be
know.
nice.
Like, man,
I
a
know.
week away.
My final thought while we're at our peak live viewership, for those who missed it earlier, our friends at Anduno are giving away one of these bags that we all have and we all love. All you have to do is subscribe to the LDC After Party, our Patreon. You can find our link everywhere. If for some reason you're not on social media, it's patreon.com/Lupton Drinking Club. Just subscribe, enjoy the content. We'd love to have you over there. And also follow Anduno on their Instagram. It's what, MK, you had the handle at
Anduno
Products.
Yeah, just search Anduno. You'll find it. So subscribe to us, follow Anduno, and the morning of the home opener, so 27th against New Haven, we'll pick a random winner for a free bag.
Martin,
And that's
final
like
thoughts.
a $300, $400 value right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, it's not priced at that. It's priced much lower, but
But the
man,
value,
that bag is great. Yeah, the value of it. Yeah,
so good. It's
such a
good.
great bag.
My final thoughts are, no matter what happens this year, I feel like if you're watching this, obviously you're a TCU fan, just enjoy it as much as you can. Because, we talk about the baseball season, it's a few months or whatever. It's a very short season. It's 50-something games in the regular season. It's, like 70 games total. It's going to fly by. And this is a team that, like I've said many times, it's not a team that TCU usually puts on the field. It's probably never been done before with this many, very talented young men. I would say just enjoy it as much as you can. Go to as many games as you can. Watch as many games as you can. Take in as much content about this team as you can, because this might be the team that you remember 10 years from now.
This is the
Clip
kind of
that.
team that
Clip that.
100%. Sorry, I hope I didn't talk over the.
It's all right. If it doesn't clip automatically, I'll go find it.
I sent a text while you were saying that, Jacob, that said, clip that.
Clip Martin's.
This is the kind of team Kyle always talks about. He wants to take his son Reed to go watch. Right. These players,
Yep.
there's a good chunk of them. They're going to be playing
I remember
professional baseball.
I remember the thing that I was thinking about earlier. So I posted my Omaha 8 on Twitter the other day. I think I was replying to y'all's boy, Scotch, right? Steven Scotch?
Shock.
But dude, I forgot to give y'all credit. That was a
Not
fantastic interview.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Not
was
Great
sharp.
job with that interview.
Almost
If-
sharks.
If y'all haven't heard the interview that MK and Ray did with Steven Schock of college baseball, go and listen to that. That was a good hour.
Dude, that was so much fun. And I think we did about 30 minutes more.
Dude,
You know,
literally when
off
I got to
stream.
so I had a soccer match last night and I couldn't, be on. But as soon as I got off, I told Tiffany, I was like, I bet they stay on for another half hour with that dude and just BS.
That's 110% what happened.
But so in my Omaha 8, I intentionally put Coastal Carolina on there, not just because they're good enough to do it, but Coastal's a team that I want to beat to get to the national championship.
They're good. That's a good squad.
All right, fellas, this
All
was fun. We had over 2 hours. If you're still with us, really appreciate you being here. Obviously, we
Dude,
had
our
a lot
numbers
of
keep
ads.
going up.
Yeah.
Like, let's keep rolling.
Yeah, it's got the TikTok.
Encore.
Yeah.
Thanks to Chinook. Thanks to Long Drink. Thanks to Anduno. Grateful for all your sponsorship. So, hey, we'll be back next week with some very fun interviews. Stay tuned next week, Monday, Wednesday, and possibly Thursday. After
Ooh.
that, we got some fun stuff coming up.
Dude,
So
a double feature on Monday.
let's go.
Yeah.
Until
We
then,
got 2 on Monday.
until then, go Frogs.
Go Frogs.
Hey, let's just keep this conversation going.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay, this is now the official. Should I end the stream and start another one?
Dude, this is the after party.
This
Yeah.
is the after party that everyone's
The
waiting for.
LDC
If
after
I'm in the
party.
stream, like the views keep going up, like the viewership keeps going up. So
I-
we're now
I think-
officially encoring.
I think it's a
Yeah.
misnomer because it tells you how many people chimed in but didn't actually stay. Don't you think?
No, I think it's how many people are actually tuned
No,
in
because
right
it
now.
goes down,
Yeah,
right?
Does it?
it does.
I think
well,
so. That's a
I
good
don't know.
question,
It
I
just
don't
went
know.
It
down.
just went down. It just went down.
Way
Okay,
to go,
it just went
MK.
down.
You're scaring
Yeah.
Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave.
All right, we're officially encoring. All right, I got about maybe 15 minutes we can do this for.
Man, I can tell you, dude, it's so freaking hard to roll into today, dude. Working 14 hours. Into
Yeah,
this.
that's
That's-
brutal, dude.
Hey, Ray, what's your schedule for Tuesdays? Are you going to be able to make it to any games?
Some definitely Dallas Baptist in Dallas. I don't know. It's just so hard because it's an hour drive. You're fighting rush hour traffic.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It's not a lot of fun fighting 183 and those crooks at Techspress.
Here's what
way.
here's the thought that I did have on Tuesday night was like, I'm glad that soon I will not be bored on Tuesday nights.
Oh
Because
my god, dude!
Dude,
for
Stars
real.
hockey.
Yeah, you can watch him blow another 3-goal lead.
That's true. Yeah, you can get pissed off with me.
Yeah.
hey, whenever
It's
they
so
win
great.
the cup, let me know and I'll put a shirt on my back, just like my old other teams.
Hey, are we doing theme nights this year?
It's a good question.
Haven't heard.
Wait, are you talking about us or?
Yeah,
Uh,
us. You know, because we always
Well,
had
dude,
like
you know, I'm rocking boots on Friday. Like for the rest of my life, I'm rocking boots on Friday.
Boots Friday, Hawaiian on Sunday.
All right, Garrett
Good for that.
silently texted. He's
out.
He's sweepy.
I gotta go to bed. I'm a
Oh.
sleepy boy.
All right, see you, Garrett.
Later, dudes. Have fun encoring. Go
Thank you.
Frogs.
All right, so
Go Frogs.
do we want a Saturday night option, or do we want to stick with boots, Hawaiian, and then do your own thing?
Well, the problem is the first half of the year is so cold that
Yeah.
Hawaiians
Mm.
really only apply to the second half of the year.
I think we went what was it, athletic wear because we were usually so hungover after Friday night.
I hate having to adjust the screen every time someone adds or
so you're having to adjust that to mix it up.
yeah. Now I'm a little buzzed, so I can't click the right things.
So in a way,
I'm glad we're not
that I'm
we're not trying to produce award-winning content right now. This is all just bonus content.
I mean, so a little peek behind the curtains, Jacob. So what are the details on this meeting tomorrow that we're having?
Yeah. Well,
what do I need to be
listen, I
prepared
don't-
for?
dude? Nothing. Just show up and charm.
Show
Look,
up.
okay,
Well, here's
before
pitch.
Ray says too much, we have a meeting with a potential new sponsor. We won't say who, but we'll be thrilled if this happy hour Ray and I are going to tomorrow goes well. And there's no reason to indicate it won't. They are eager to partner with us, and we are eager to partner with them. But until I wanted to announce it tonight, but until it's like done deal.
Yeah,
you
this
can't
would
say
be
anything.
huge. This would be a big one.
Not to step on that, but it's funny because you guys have a happy hour, like an adult happy hour, and I'm hosting
Oh yeah.
25 12-year-olds at my house for a movie night. It's kind of the same thing, right?
Dude, Jacob, MK asked me to come over and be a comedian for all these 12-year-olds. And so I
Wait.
gave him a preview of my material, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like,
Where's this going?
so the Epstein files just got released.
The stream. I'm ending the stream. Ray, what the hell, dude?
Oh, yeah, that's about MK's reaction.
Oh man, the viewers are going down.
I thought it was funny.
That's no. Hey, look, I don't want to get into it, but honestly, I haven't been able to sleep or work this week because of that bullshit. And we'll move on. Let's go to the phones. Nope, we're not going there. Hey, how about this? Brent, hey, Mr.
Go
Parker.
Appreciate you.
He says go frogs. What are y'all's thoughts on that?
That's awesome.
I agree.
Actually, yeah. You know what?
I would 100% agree with that.
That gets 2 knucks up from me. 2 knucks up.
Hey, can I make a confession on the Encore?
No.
Yeah.
I did not buy season tickets this year.
Did not. I know,
No.
dude. Another. It reminds me of a funny conversation me and Jacob had in the back of a cop car last year.
All right, so here's what
day.
happened. Last year on the way to the Southern Miss Friday night game. So it's like what, the first freaking weekend at Lepton? I got my fresh season tickets in hand. I'm like excited. I just cleaned my apartment. I went to the gym. Everything was squared away. Ray shows up. We hop in the car. We're on the way. We're going to meet Martin, get some barbecue, and then go get some beers. And I totaled my car.
Yeah. Texpress. Those damn.
Totaled my car. No, I made a risky choice trying to change a lane and got sideswiped by a truck. And luckily I didn't kill us because that would have sucked. It would have been bad for the brand, or maybe it would have been better. I don't know.
Rock stars usually go out in airplane crashes. We go out crushed under a semi.
We were very lucky. Sorry, Ray, for almost killing you. I will feel guilty about that for the rest of my life. Now I say all that to say, I spent the spring and the summer car shopping because car prices were astronomical at that time. And therefore I made it to maybe 6 games last year with season tickets in hand. Now this year, we're staring at a wedding date in July, and I just don't know how many weekends I'm going to be able to spend in Fort Worth. So I'm going to do 10-game mini plans. And if I run out, I'll buy another one.
Hey, you're leaving out the best part was the conversation we had in the back of a
sorry.
cop car.
I had to give some context to it.
Yeah.
So
the nice Irving police gave us a ride.
Travis is
back.
worried. Travis is worried about us.
And Jacob was like, "Man, dude, I'll sell you my season tickets right now."
Statute of limitations. Nothing can be held against you.
You already bought season tickets?
No. You had told me last year.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, I will sell you my season tickets right now.
I already saw the whole season. I was not making it to any games after that.
Yeah, this is traumatized Jacob. I mean, he's still shaking. All the adrenaline still rushing in, and here I am trying to make a deal.
Yeah. I will say this. We made it. We were there for first pitch, right?
Yeah, we made it.
Yeah.
You know what would help is if you guys moved to Fort Worth.
Well,
dude, that's on the table as we're looking for a post-marital permanent place to live.
Come on with it.
I mean, look, she doesn't want me commuting if we have, baby at home. She doesn't want me spending 5 hours a day in traffic.
Do you guys want to
So-
announce something?
No,
Oh,
no, it's
yeah.
no,
Breaking.
dude.
Breaking news. Breaking.
We're old enough. We're old enough to where we're not going to spend like 5 years as a happily married couple before we have kids. Like,
Hey,
it's
let
going
me
to be
be
a
the
quick
first
turnaround.
to congratulate
Scoop.
you on the sex.
Let's be
Congratulations
unhappily
on the
married as
sex.
soon as we possibly can by announcing a kid.
Yeah.
MK, do you have some breaking news then?
Oh, I do not.
Kendall's gonna tweet scoop.
He might actually.
Dude, this is a little more unraveled than a Toadcast. Do you remember? Okay, since we're doing the greatest hits, remember when which is the lowest form of conversation according to Tony Soprano. But do you remember when we MK and I got into like a heated fight during the Arizona Toadcast?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yes. Yeah. Hey, I'll give you after this. I'm going to give you a funny story about that.
Why not now?
Well, because I thought you were going to provide a little bit more.
Oh,
And-
sure, I can. I mean, what I remember was that was the first time in my life. And look, I've been to a bar before, okay, but I've never done rumple.
Breaking.
That's all I had
Oh.
in my possession that night. So like every half inning, I was going
Oh,
just doing a little hit of
oh
rumple.
my God, dude, what are you, 22?
It's all I had, dude. And
I can
man,
still
I had no
touch
idea
that
what I was
pepper.
in for. I had no idea what that was going to do to me.
Dude, you're pretty much shooting Listerine.
I'd take my chances with Listerine. I ain't ever touching rumple again. Tell you that much.
Dude, Rumple's awful. Yeah, so me and Martin pretty much after that big fight happened, did a full live post-game show on Instagram because we forgot to cut the stream on Insta.
How did that go?
We're like, oh damn, Jacob's really pissed. I think MK was really pissed.
It was like,
So,
I guess it's over.
Yeah, this is it. This is
holy
how the
shit, I did not
LBC
know
breaks
this.
up.
Did you guys like just keep that to yourselves and try to like sweep it under the rug or what?
Oh yeah, dude. This was like mommy and daddy fighting. And so we're not gonna bring
Oh
it
my
up.
god, dude, I did not know that.
Where's the recording? I want to watch it again.
I want to hear this so bad. If anybody can find that on Instagram, please.
Dude, thankfully I think your live streams don't get saved. Maybe they do. Maybe
I don't think they do. I've tried to go back and find them when we've done it like the 3 times we've done it.
dude,
But
how
damn, now I'm like
This is after
Re-embarrassed
you guys traveled to Arizona and it was like the late night. With
how
Reed?
this- I do remember when we went to Arizona. Yeah,
I
that was
didn't.
when we were
Yeah.
rock stars in the hotel room.
nah, okay, we're going too far now. I gotta cut it off there.
Yeah, no, we can't.
We don't need to revisit that.
God, that was peak. That was my peak.
That is
Denver
so
years.
so Travis invited us over to his place to watch the K-State series. We can tell that story with him,
Yeah.
but we
Off
will
air.
I will
Or
even on
if
the
we-
encore.
Maybe if we ever do like a bar meetup.
Yeah, this has to be a verbal, no written or audio record of these stories.
And next thing you know, someone's recording behind us, or we're plastered everywhere.
Canceled.
Yeah,
Dude, this is starting to make me a little nervous. Our view count keeps going up. Like they're going to learn nothing about the TCU squad, but they're going to hear us just ramble and reveal too much. in
Hey,
this
maybe
encore.
this is the format that we should follow. You know, we mix in a little TCU, and then it's just swapping stories.
I mean, look, when we decided to do this podcast, we said we weren't going to be boring journalists, right?
Yeah.
I think we're accomplishing that right now.
Hey, let's bring back the first year LDC.
Let's not. Let's not. Let's keep that all in the memories.
First year of the studio was pretty fun. I'll say that.
No.
So
Hide
I'm
that.
glad
No.
I've been someone's
This-
finally asked.
This is like when the Musers have Jesse the Usher on. So what do y'all think about ice? Oh, Jesse, we got to go. We're out of time.
I think the big ice chunk, the big cube, is great in an old fashioned.
Round or square?
Square.
Dude,
Nah, you got to go round, dude. The round melts because of the
spins
surface
so much
surface
faster.
area.
I hated that.
Yeah, and it's
ice.
fun to like spin it around the glass.
I hated that ice that came like, what was it, a week ago?
Oh yeah, the winter storm.
Did you
Dude.
slip and fall at all?
No.
It took
I
you
seen a
out.
bunch
It
of-
took you out, Martin.
Oh God, do you remember when MK sent the video of him slipping, walking out of his house on the ice?
So Ray, I was trying to find that this week because you added the audio of like the somebody wants. Fellas, love y'all, but I gotta go too.
All
Me
right,
too.
I got. Okay, Ray, you want to call it? Because I got to go too. But
Oh man,
I was
well,
allotting 8 more minutes.
Before we end it, one of the series I'm not going to is Arizona State, and that's because I'm going to Houston for the World Baseball Classic semifinals.
Nice.
Hell
You
yeah.
guys-
That'd be badass.
That's awesome.
USA
guys-
versus Mexico. House divided.
Mexico
would
will
be-
make it.
Yeah.
I hope Mexico does that rather like Italy or Great Britain or something.
Can you please wear a jersey that's split in the middle? It just
No, I'm a
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
which
that's-
flag are you
wear
flying?
a baldy. Dude, you need to wear like okay,
Stars
you
and
need
stripes.
you need like a
Hater.
like a Mexico flag with a bald eagle mask on.
Like he's a Nacho Libre.
I
They
think I
both
think
have
people are going to
evil-
call you out for a fraud when you can't say Arientes.
Mhm.
never said I was for real.
So going back to in the fall when we were kind of doing like a recruiting pod, and I was I said his name. I stopped and said, Martin, did I say that right? And I don't think anybody caught that.
I caught it, but
I guess we should ask him if he's Mexican or not, right? Because it could be just be Arientes.
yeah, you
like
should
it.
ask him.
Barrientos.
I remember when the Rangers drafted Joey Gallo. I thought it was like Gallo or Gallo.
Hey, it's me, Joey Gallo.
Dude, my last name has 2 L's in a row, so whenever I go to Mexico, they say Muyoy, Muyoy.
Yeah.
Oy, oy.
Yeah,
Mayoy.
I've been called a cob by like half the people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I called.
Cool.
They call you
all
Raymundo.
right, boys, let's call it.
Yeah, I get
Huh?
Raimundo or Ramon.
Ramon.
Love y'all.
Ramon.
Ramon.
They're not
Pasó
saying
Ramon,
Ramon.
Okay, lastima.
Como se dice Kyle in Espanol?
Yeah, it's terrible. They Kile? Is it Kile?
Mhm.
People can't say my name, brother.
Oh, it's
I
funny.
lived in Argentina for 9 months, and nobody could say my first or last name.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's the first I'm hearing this.
Yeah.
We'll
Dude,
save it.
really?
We'll save this for
Dude.
the Toadcast.
Hey, Martin, he's Gus Spring.
Well, no, that was Chile.
Chile. I mean,
yeah,
it's all
yeah.
same, right?
All right,
It
boys,
is.
I'm cutting this off.
Literally.
Let's
Night,
go.
fellas.
Let's
Go
go.
Frogs.
Let's call it.
Let's go.